There truly is nothing better, Amanda. It is my favorite night, probably of the whole year as well. It is Parsons. It is Labette County. Need I say more, Ian Harlow? There will be stripes of blue and gold in here along with lots of red. Well, should I say pink, as it's pink out night here, but you get the idea. This is a classic, and it is going to be two great games tonight.
Yeah, it'll be a very exciting game versus Parsons, you know. Labette County's rivalry, so as Parsons is Labette County's rivalry. So it'll be a very, very electric atmosphere in here. You know, like you said earlier, there's not that many people in here yet, but this place will get packed very, very quickly, and it's going to be an amazing game versus two really, really great basketball teams that are doing really good this season. I know Parsons girls have struggled just a little bit, but Labette County girls have been playing very good basketball. They don't have Labette County just come out here and think they're just going to get an easy win against a difficult or an easy Parsons team, because that's not at all what's going to happen here, as Parsons is a really good basketball team and they can come out and scare anybody that they face.
This is the Tank Connection pregame show of Labette County Grizzly basketball, live from Altamont, Kansas, inside Harrison Gymnasium upon the campus of Labette County High School. Lady Grizzlies make their way onto the court. Lady Vikes of Parsons shooting down below to our left. It's Jack Leake, myself, Ian Harlow, and Lucas Hayward on the YouTube live stream. As you know, it's a really popular game, so I don't know if we'll have more viewers on YouTube or less, because everybody will hopefully be here, but we certainly welcome in anybody who's listening on KLKC or watching on YouTube. Lady Grizzlies come into tonight's contest looking for their double-digit win mark on the season. Right now they're 9-5. They win tonight, they'll move to 10-5 and 6-2 in the SEK standings, which we will get to shortly as part of the Tank Connection pregame show. But Ian, yeah, I can tell you that there's no question that Labette County is taking this Parsons team seriously, mainly because they've been given no reason not to. We went into their house a couple months ago. It feels like a long time ago, Ian.
It does,
really long time ago. But we got the best of the Lady Vikes, 62-42, and it was really, for girls, really gassed Parsons and ran them out of the gym pretty quickly. But boy, are those Lady Vikes solid, and they had been playing very well, Ian, as after they lost to us, they won 7 straight games, and now they're coming off of 2 straight losses. So what Lady Vikes team will we get? Expect a close game.
Yeah, definitely a very, very close game, and just two really good teams going head-to-head, and expect a dogfight. You know, that score against Parsons earlier in the month, 62-42, you could look at the box score and the score and say, wow, Labette County played good. They must have just destroyed them the whole entire game. It actually did not feel like that at all while we were watching it. It kind of felt like our girls just did really good that first quarter. Second quarter was pretty decent, and the third and fourth quarter kind of just felt like Parsons kind of felt like they were getting back at us every once in a while, but we kept ahead, and you know, we came away with the win. But just don't expect an easy win for Labette County today.
Nevaeh Jones had a breakout performance at Parsons. That game was back on Friday night, December 15th. Nevaeh had 23 and Landry had 13. For Parsons, Sydney Scheibe, best scorer on their basketball team, tends to struggle against us, Ian. She's more than capable, but historically she struggled a bit against our team, but boy, is she fantastic. This is a senior-laden, really solid Parsons team that isn't deep, but boy, is their top awful good. We're going to take a look at the SEK League standings for the girls' side. On YouTube, you can see the graphic there. On the radio, I'll still commentate well enough you can understand what we're looking at on YouTube. But in first place, you have Fort Scott. Lady Tigers right now head and shoulders above the rest. They sit at 7-0, coming off of a win against these Lady Vikes, giving them their second straight loss. Firmly are our Lady Grizzlies at 5-2. They are 2 games in front of the 3 teams tied at 3-4. That's Parsons, Independence, and Coffeyville in 3rd, 4th, and 5th place at 3-4. And in 6th place, you have Pittsburgh at 2-5 and Chanute in 7th at 1-5. They are 1 game shorter than everyone else because they did not play an SEK League game on Friday. They played Iola. So Labette County firmly in second place, but they are in a position, Ian, where they can't lose. Because Fort Scott's not going to lose many more.
No.
Labette County needs to just hope Fort Scott loses at least one more, and we don't lose. So our game at Fort Scott is for first place.
Yeah, that'd be really great. I do think if we do get the win tonight, then we easily, or I think we guarantee second place in SEK. Have a chance to get up there at first place or even just tie them.
SEK games to go. So still, although Sub-State seems earlier this year, last week of February, we still have 4 SEK games to go and a host game against Atchison. So still a lot of ball left to enjoy. Both teams have finished up their warm-ups. 8 minutes is put on all the scoreboards as well as the hovering scoreboard above the Grizzly paw at midcourt. One of the few hovering scoreboards in the state. As the American flag propels down from the rafters, we'll step aside for a 2-minute break and maybe catch the end of the national anthem here in Harrison. Underway from Altamont, Kansas. Grizzlies in their home whites, red trim, or gold trim, as well as red trim with red numbers. Parsons in their road blue tell doesn't like to dribble with her left hand.
Yeah, no. It's a very hard thing to teach yourself to learn with your left hand, to dribble with it, make a layup with it. It takes a lot of time and practice, so it's a hard thing to do, especially if you're not used to it and you're not comfortable with it. So obviously Labette County needs to take that into note and know that she can't dribble with her left hand and kind of force her to go left.
Kendrick at half court, harassed by Aubrey Boss. Here's a tip pass, pick, stolen. Allie Martin in the game for Labette. Here's Caton left to right, head fakes, drives off the glass, misses it short, poked out. It'll probably go to Parsons, and it does. Labette County with a couple more opportunities to go up double digits, but it doesn't happen. 10-2 Labette County, 2:53 first quarter.
Labette County just kind of a careless turnover right there for them, as on the defensive side they almost get a takeaway. I think it will be on Parsons. The foul will be on I don't know, Jaden? No, that's on Riley Dunley.
That's Dunley's first. Parsons first as a team, Labette County with one as a team. Who picked that one up for us? Who was that foul on for us, Ian? Aren't we good at our job? We'll think about it. We'll think about it. Here's Nevaeh, given room, lets it fly, misses short on a 3, rebound Patel. As Parsons a little bit cautious after she came down with that one. Maybe she had nightmares of a Grizzly right there when she faced down the floor. Here's Parsons in a half-court situation. Hinman Mitchell has probably been the most loose out of any of the players in blue. She'll dish it off to Patel, dumps it inside. Hinman Mitchell gets to the rim, loses it. Turnover Parsons. Jones picks it up, left to right. Caton O'Brien now runs into the side of Kendrick, but stays on her feet. Landry, right wing, pulls a three-pointer down, shoots a tough shot off the glass that falls, and she has 7. That was a tough one from Landry.
Yeah, a really tough shot by Landry. Just kind of rose over her defender and popped it in her face.
Minute 40, first quarter. Baseline drive, Hinman Mitchell, picked, stolen. Oh, they say it went off of Nevaeh's foot, and a kicked ball is the signal. Labette County leads 12-2. Libby Poole checks in for Nevaeh Jones. This game has started pretty similar to the game on December 15th.
Yeah. I was going to say that earlier. It kind of just gave me flashbacks of the other game, as Labette County will get the ball off of a turnover from Parsons. But yeah, no, as you were saying, it does remind me of that game too. Parsons just kind of starting really slow and us starting really good and just Parsons just give them a little time to get comfortable in this game, and they'll get right back into it. Just can't play too loose after you start getting up.
Labette County misses on a basket. Sydney Scheibe has it for Parsons. On the other end now is Patel, dribbling with the right hand. Picks it up. Caton comes out to contest. Kendrick right elbow. Trying to find somebody, gives it to Patel, drives baseline, and a foul on Caton O'Brien. That'll be Labette County's second as a team. Well officiated game. Great referee crew.
Yes.
Lots of veterans in there. All three of them, I think, actually.
Yeah, they're all really great. Kinsley Boston checking in the ball game for Allie Martin.
That is the first on Caton, so we know it wasn't her that picked up the first foul.
I think it may have been Addison.
You're right.
Check out in the ball game.
I think you're right. 60-second mark, first quarter, 12-2 Labette County. Boss gets a steal. It's Aubrey, and she'll throw it to her sister Kinsley. Now they find their senior PG, Caton O'Brien. Gets to the rim, dumped down Aubrey off the glass, no good. But a foul prior to the shot away from the ball. That's going to go on Patel, her first, and the team's second, matching Labette's total. In for Parsons is number 14, Tiara Smith. For Kendrick. And for Labette County, Nevaeh Jones checked in for Caton O'Brien. Nevaeh will inbound after the foul to Landry. She has 7 of Labette County's 12 points. She'll settle left wing, drive it, dump it, great pass, off the glass, bucket plus the foul. Labette County's rolling on their home hardwood. Landry O'Brien claps both hands, flexes her biceps, and lets out a shout as Labette County goes up 12.
Just a really great job by pulling the defenders in on her and then dumping it down to the post, and a really great finish by Kinsley Voss on the other end to make it a 3-point play as she makes her free throw.
15-2 Labette County, 43 seconds and ticking first quarter. Labette County can see the fear in Parsons' eyes. Scheibe flips one over the head of Patel, but she corrals it, picks her dribble up and gives it to Hinman Mitchell. It's been pretty obvious that Hinman Mitchell's the one the most comfortable with the ball right now, although I'm not sure LeBron James would be comfortable with the ball down there right now. Patel's open for a three, misses it, rebound Nevaeh Jones, and left to right we go with it.
It just kind of seems like Labette County is more into this ball game right now, and just seems like they want to play compared to Parsons' play right now, as Nevaeh Jones will hit a corner shot for Labette County.
Scheibe launches a half quarter that misses, and at the end of one, it's Labette County 17, Parsons 2. They did not do a lot wrong that quarter. Beat them on the glass, beat them on the turnover margin, and are beating them on the scoreboard. But hey, 3 quarters to go against a very fine Parsons team. Should still be a good one in Altamont. Back in 1 minute.
My name is Bria, and I'm a pharmacist at Bowen Pharmacy. I'm here today to tell you about one of our patient programs, Meds to Beds. Bowen Pharmacy South is located in the medical office building at Labette Health. Our staff works closely with the doctors, nurses, and social care workers to ensure that your transition out of the hospital is an easier and more convenient experience for you and your loved ones. If you are having inpatient or outpatient surgery, we will get your medications directly from your doctor and deliver them right to your hospital bed. If you are having a baby, we will get your medications or anything else that you may need to get your family home without the hassle of making several stops along the way. Whether you're here for a few hours or a few days, we are here at Bowen Pharmacy and Bowen Pharmacy South to help get you well without any interruption in transition of care. Just ask for Meds to Beds. At Bowen Pharmacy and Bowen Pharmacy South, we are here for you today and we are here for you tomorrow.
Parsons has it out of the end of the first quarter break, and Hinman Mitchell gets to the bucket and is fouled and will shoot 2. We'll see if Parsons can slow this thing down and get back in it. Ian, in the game at Parsons in December, we outscored them 24-6 in the first quarter. So
first quarter?
In our last 2 games against Parsons, this one and the one 2 months ago, as Mitchell misses the first free throw, at the end of the first quarter, the total is Labette 41, Parsons 8.
Wow. That's a lot. And there's still plenty of time to play in this second quarter, as Mitchell makes her second free throw. So Parsons does have 3 on the board now.
17-3, Labette County. Grizzly is the play call. You can hear the players yelling it as Hinman Mitchell gets a steal from Landry, and then it's poked out of her possession by Caton. Hinman Mitchell has been the best player for Parsons so far tonight, at least.
Yeah, she definitely looks like the most comfortable and confident with the ball in her hands out there for Parsons.
As Addison might have picked up her second personal as Patel hits the deck hard off the inbound play. That is the second on Addison, and the second as a team on Labette County in the first 30 seconds of the second quarter.
Aubrey Boss will check into the ballgame for Addison as she did pick up her second foul there.
Scheibe underneath, harassed by Jones. Scheibe wants a call, doesn't get it. Landry all the way in the paint, jump stop, flip, Caton left wing, penetrates, no look past Jones, wants a 3, hits the front of the rim and falls down. 20-3, Labette County.
Yeah, I feel like Nevaeh always plays her best games versus Parsons.
Yeah,
she
Parsons
did have 23 last game against Parsons too.
And look, again, I'm just commentating on what I'm seeing. I'm not saying we're going to win. But Parsons is probably thinking, are you kidding me?
Yeah, we're making everything right now. I'm going to be honest.
And defensively, it's been fantastic. I'm not saying it's unrealistic, but boy, do we seem to play well against Parsons.
We're playing really polished right now.
Yeah. Eternity to go in this game still, though. A 3-second violation on the Vikes, and it'll be Labette County ball with 6:53 left in the first half. This is a Parsons team that went on a tear after we beat them at home and won.
As Nevaeh Jones is wide open in the corner and hits another three-pointer for Labette County. I mean, we're making everything right now.
I was so spaced out. Everybody's so confused why I wasn't talking right there. But after we beat Parsons in December, they won 7 straight, and now they're on a 2-game skid. This is a good Parsons team that has beat a lot of teams this year. As we have a foul on Labette County, the first on Landry, and the third is a team on Labette County. Too bad I missed the call on that Nevaeh Jones 3, but yeah, she had 23 against them last time and has 8 tonight. Labette leads by 20.
Yeah, wow. And Nevaeh Jones definitely feeling it right now, as well as the whole entire team, as they're just playing really great and have a lot of energy in this game.
Oh, a block is called on Landry O'Brien, who just picked up her second personal, but that was a great effort by the junior. Looked like she was set, but didn't seem too fully committed on it, and was called for a block, and Hinman Mitchell will shoot 2 free throws. The first, good.
Reagan Roberts will check into the ball game for Landry. Mitchell at the line will make her second free throw. So yeah, as you were saying earlier, Mitchell does look like the most confident with the ball for this Parsons team, and kind of seems to care more than the others, it kind of feels like.
Labette, 24 minutes of game time left. 6 minutes here in the second quarter. Labette County leads 23-5. Here goes Parsons across half court. Kendrick with a great effort play, hits the deck, and a jump ball is the call. It'll go to Labette County. Kendrick with a fantastic play for Parsons to try to savor something, but the possession arrow just wasn't in their favor.
Allie Martin and Jaden Davis will check into the ball game for the Boss Twins, Aubrey and Kinsley. Jaden Davis is playing really great for Labette County. He's getting a lot of minutes, and she's been playing really great minutes for us and doing great things as she's been on the court.
Labette County moving the ball well. Yeah, Jaden just fills gaps for this team in a great way. Caton wants a deep 3 and banks it in.
Wow.
Parsons fans, I'm sorry. Well, you know what? That's a good shot by a great player, so I probably shouldn't have said it that way.
Hopefully she called bank.
But they're probably thinking, are you kidding me? Here's Dunley with a kick out to Mitchell, back to Dunley, shoots and is fouled. Parsons offensively doing much better things, getting to the line, but man, yeah, Labette County hitting a lot of shots here.
Yeah, Labette County's, as you said, is making a lot of shots, but you can kind of tell Parsons is trying to get into this ball game and get some offense running and some open shots, and they're shooting a little bit more as well. Just trying to get some points on the scoreboard to cut down on their deficit, because going into halftime with a 20-point deficit or more is definitely a hard thing to overcome.
Right. Parsons is going to have to close this gap. Not to have a chance, but to certainly be in a better position. Dunley misses the first. 5:27 first half, 26-5 Lady Grizzlies. Second free throw misses. Hit the rim twice. Parsons will hustle back on defense. You'll never see this team lack in terms of the effort. Neither team here. Here's Davis with a power move, misses the glass on her effort, but gets it back off her own miss. Hinman steals it, then Davis gets it right back from Hinman Mitchell, and we have a foul on Parsons. I believe that's on Patel, who tried to swoop in like a hawk and pluck it from Davis' possession, and that'll be Ashka Patel's second and Parsons' first as a team. Labette County already at 5, Ian. That could come into play.
Yeah, definitely could be a good thing for Parsons, or honestly could be a bad thing for Parsons as well if they can't make any free throws at the line.
That's a fair point. Nevaeh misses on a floater. Parsons right to left. Scheibe with her best look of the game. Airballs it to the right. Rebound, Kaiten O'Brien. It's 3-on-2. She'll elect to slow down. No look to the corner. Roberts lets it rip. Missed it strong, but boy, did it look good. She had a great look at her own rebound, but slipped to the ground. Here's Scheibe right to left in their blue uniforms. Wanted to shoot the three, but pulled it down belt high. Patel left wing back to their big scorer, Sydney Scheibe. Switches hands right to left, dribbles twice, gives it to Kendrick. She's left uncontested, misses the three, tipped about, Nevaeh has it. Labette County coming this way.
I feel like Parsons fans and Parsons players right now gotta feel like they're at the circus, you know, when they have those buttons and they're making the goals move back and forward.
As Labette County has a possession that results in a travel on Kaiten O'Brien on a head fake and drive. It'll stay 26-5 Labette County, 4:10 first half. Scheibe trapped, and Coach Scheibe has to call a timeout. Parsons with just one field goal through 12 minutes of game time, down 21 on the road here in Altamont. We'll keep it here and thank a few businesses for allowing us to be here and do our jobs. Labette Community College, Forbes Hoffman Funeral Homes, Clemens Insurance Agency, Labette Health, Woodworth Enterprises, Carson Wall Funeral Homes, Commercial Bank, Eye Care Associates of Parsons, Labette Bank, the Bartlett Co-op, and Labette Center for Mental Health Services. Leading the way in scoring for Labette County is Nevaeh Jones with 8 and Landry O'Brien with 7. Well-rounded, though, with Kaiten O'Brien at 5 as well for Labette County.
Yeah, really good scoring from those 3 guards from Labette County. Just putting matters in their own hands right now. It's a good backdoor cut from Parsons, just unfortunately couldn't hang on to it and goes out of bounds. So Labette County will maintain possession of the ball and go down the court as Kaiten dribbles it down.
Coach Scheibe punching into his bench a little. Here's Jaden Davis flipping one up that misses, and a jump ball is the call. Great play by Dunley. 2 good players, Jaden Davis and Riley Dunley, tie it up, and it'll go to Parsons as Coach Scheibe will now pull out the player I was about to mention. Alex Stoneberger, the impressive freshman for Parsons, was in for a moment, and now she's back out. 3:40 first half, Labette County by 21. Patel launches a deep 3, buries it.
Yeah,
nice shot there.
Good shot. Yeah, really good shot from Patel at the top of the key, just making something work for her team.
We'll see how Labette County responds. I know we're up 18, but that's not as much as it sounds, as Nevaeh tries to answer and misses it short. Dunley with a board. And we'll see if this opens up some life for Parsons. That's their first field goal since mid-first quarter. Scheibe with a drive, a kick to Hinman Mitchell. Pulls the 3 down and drives, shoots it off the glass, and is fouled going up. And Parsons is going to try to continue to just chip away.
Yeah, that's just what they did in the previous game when we played them, is they just kind of scored points very quietly, but definitely made a presence that they were trying to make somewhat of a comeback and score points on the board, but just couldn't cut down the lead in time. As Aubrey and Kinsley Boss will check into the ball game for Allie Martin and Jaden Davis.
Hinman Mitchell misses the first free throw with 3:06 on the clock. The second for the sophomore is no good as well. Rebound goes to Nevaeh Jones. She's picked up by Mitchell, now launches it to Kinsley Boss. Hoists the ball above her head, gives it to Jones, who gets by Mitchell. To Caton, top of the key, pulls the three down. Nevaeh in the corner, drives, gets by Dunley. Floater, no good. Backside board by Pools, good. Kinsley pulls up from 6 and hits. Or that's Aubrey Boss. Aubrey Boss for 2. Tough shot there. Labette County back up by 20 with 2:40 left in the half. Scheibe left wing, drives, gets by a couple Grizzlies and scores it for her first points tonight. And Parsons has 8 second quarter points. And a ball's poked out. Stay with Labette County as Coach Vollmer wants a full timeout. Her team leads by 18 with 2:23 left, but Parsons is having some success offensively. Not a bad timeout there from Coach Vollmer. We will be back in 1 minute with more Lady Grizzly basketball. Labette County with the basketball, up by 18 on their home hardwood. Aubrey Boss with the ball at the free throw line, out to Nevaeh Jones. Skip pass to Caton, closed out by Patel. Senior on senior. Set play for Jones, right wing, nothing's there. Skip to Caton, top of the key, tray ball. In and out, tipped about, and Parsons has it in the hands of Scheibe with 2 minutes left in the half.
Yeah, not a bad look at all from Labette County, just unfortunately couldn't make it.
Hinman Mitchell will drive, pass it, tipped all the way to that baseline, picked up by Parsons. Minute 37 now. Here's Scheibe, defended by Libby Poole. Great defender on the ball is Poole. Patel off a screen. Kick out Dunley. Corner tray, strong. Rebound Nevaeh Jones. And Labette County will see if they can extend or keep this lead with 90 seconds left in the half, or should I say keep a decent lead, as Nevaeh is fouled and will shoot 2.
Yeah, honestly, it kind of feels like Parsons is a little gassed from running up and down the court. It just feels like Labette County's outrunning them and out-hustling them, as Nevaeh Jones will make her first free throw.
It's not the deepest team you'll find in Parsons. I mean, it just isn't. I mean, their players, I'm not saying anything about the level of their players. I'm just talking personnel, as I believe there's 3 girls down there on the bench with their shooting shirts off and 2 still with them on. So they have 10 guys, or 10 girls rather, but in terms of rotation, it's just not a lot of players.
Yeah, it's also hard to, when you have only 5 seniors, a sophomore, and the rest are freshmen. It's hard to play underclassmen when they don't have the experience to play.
Parsons turns it over. It'll go to Labette County. The Grizzlies, meanwhile, just rotate a lot of bodies, and they never stop running. So the play style may not complement Parsons, but we'll see if the Vikes can slow this game down a little bit and play to their advantage. 50 seconds left, second quarter. Labette County 30, Parsons 10. Labette County punches a hole in the Parsons zone to Boss. Right back out to Caton. Labette County can shoot a 3 just about any time they want to. Parsons trying to clog the lane, and it pays off there. Smith with a nice steal. Here's Hinman Mitchell with the basketball. 30 seconds remaining in the half.
Yeah, this would be a good time to cut down on this 20-point deficit from Parsons. A good 2 or 3 would help them out no matter what. Just score the ball, honestly.
Here's Patel, left-hand bounce pass. Hinman Mitchell in front of Coach Vollmer to Sydney Scheibe with 10 seconds left. She'll probably be the one to take it. Defended by Boss. Still dribbling is the senior. 6 seconds. Shoots a tough one off the glass that looked like it was going to go, Ian, but it just fell off the front of the rim, and a jump ball off the board is going to go to Labette County. So it looks like worst-case scenario, we're up 20 at the break. Caton wants it. She hit one like this last week. At the buzzer, half court, off the glass, in and out. Caton almost did it again. She wanted it badly. She was calling for the ball the whole time and almost hit it. At the break, Labette County 30, Parsons 10. Back in 3 minutes with the Eye Care Associates of Parsons halftime show. Welcome in, Grizzly fans, to the Eye Care Associates of Parsons halftime show. Jack Leake with you. 6:40 until the beginning of the third quarter. 30-10, Lady Grizzlies lead Parsons at the intermission. First half stats for you. Nevaeh Jones with 10, Landry O'Brien with 7 for Labette County. Those are the top 2 scores against Parsons last time. I don't know if that's coincidental or not, but we'll see if that holds up into the second half of play. Kinsley Boss with 3. Caton O'Brien had 5. I missed that. Addison Rexwinkle with 3 and Aubrey Boss with 2. So 6 different scorers for Labette County tonight. For Parsons, 4 different scores. Nobody scored over 3. It is Hinman Mitchell with 3, Patel with 3, Smith with 2, and Scheibe with 2. At the end of the first quarter, it was Labette County 17, Parsons 2. And in the second quarter, Parsons played better. Labette County still ousted them by 5, 13-8 in that second quarter, making it our halftime score of 30-10. Again, this is the Eye Care Associates of Parsons halftime show, and this game has a lot of similar things within it as the last time we played Parsons. And even in some recent years, early on, Labette County gets out to a fast lead. Parsons looks a little bit out of it. Not as far as effort or will to win, because you know they have both those things, but they just kind of seem out of sorts, and I don't know if that's Labette County causing it, or if maybe just Parsons doesn't like playing us. I know I'm taking shots in the dark, but Parsons in the last 2 games we've played them, I think even here last year, they got us on the road last year, but just kind of seems out of sorts. Labette County just kind of puts their foot down and shoots the ball well against Parsons, which I'm sure doesn't help the Lady Vikes, but I know this is a good Parsons team. They're 10-5 on the year, won the Lancer Classic, and have beaten good teams. But something just seems a little different when they play us, so I don't know. But boy, let's talk about those Lady Grizzlies for a moment. I guess I shouldn't be talking about the opposing team so much because I don't follow them as well as I'm sure the Parsons crew knows them. But those Lady Grizzlies played well in that first half. Ian shot the heck out of the basketball, hit 5 3-point baskets. So I don't know if it's maybe Parsons out of sorts or Labette County is just playing really well.
I think it's maybe a little bit of both, to be honest. Just it feels like Labette County is playing really good offense right now, moving the ball around pretty solid, just making a lot of shots, and then just causing a lot of turnovers on defense as well. Maybe that's on Parsons' part, kind of sloppy with the ball, bad passes, causing turnovers, but that's part of the game, and you got to respond back whenever that happens. And Parsons hasn't been able to do that. They haven't been able to get good shots up, or nothing's been really falling for them. So Labette County hasn't been taking really good advantage of that, and just scoring every time they've gotten the ball. And I mean, they've missed a couple shots, yes, but that happens, and they've been able to come back down the court and respond every time they've gotten the ball. So it's been a really big issue for Parsons to trying to stop that. It kind of feels like Labette County's just picking apart this Parsons defense and causing a lot of problems for them, because we can hit it outside and we can score inside, drive, cause some defenders to come up and guard them, and then throw it down low for an open player. So it's just hard to defend Labette County in general, just because we have shooters, we have people who can drive the ball, who can finish the ball, and then we got big post people. So it's just it's a difficult Labette County team to face, and you just got to find a way to respond back, and that's what Parsons needs to do in the second half in order to cut down on the deficit and could possibly win the game.
Labette County has hit a lot of shots, but on the possessions even where they have missed their initial shot, they get the rebound, work the ball around the perimeter, and then hit that shot. They've really beaten Parsons pretty firmly on the glass on both ends, and Parsons is really going to have to limit those second chance opportunities for them to get back within this game quick enough to have a chance in the end. This has been the Eye Care Associates of Parsons halftime show, second half at 2 minutes. This is Labette County Grizzly basketball. Labette County has the ball to open up, or rather playing defense here now, as we missed a couple possessions there, one from Parsons, one from Labette County. As Parsons opened up the third quarter with a three-point shot by Ashka Patel. Perhaps that was the game plan revisement in the locker room, Ian. If you're open, just crack it, and Ashka Patel hit it, and it's a 17-point game now, and Parsons has the ball.
Yeah, that was a really great shot by Patel. Just hopefully they can continue to do that throughout the third quarter and fourth quarter as well. That put a lot of pressure on Labette County.
Scheibe flips up a runner that misses. Kinsley Boss with a nice board. Continuing to win on the glass is going to be big for Labette because Parsons will play better and hit a lot more shots. Just got to get the boards when they miss. Landry misses a layup with her right hand, and Dunley will flip it out to Scheibe, but it's stolen by Jones. She gets it back. A three-point shot is good. Nevaeh Jones defense into offense.
Nevaeh Jones just playing out of her mind right now against Parsons. Just continuing to dominate.
Certainly within her realm of capabilities. Scheibe misses a three-pointer, and then the Lady Grizzlies can't control the rebound. Both Kinsley Boss and Landry O'Brien had every bit of right signed to their name on that rebound, but lost it out of bounds. Parsons keeps, 20-point game, Labette in front. Dunley backing down Boss, flips it, and hits it.
Yeah, she definitely has the advantage over her defender. She took it into the basket and finished.
33-15. Labette County with 6:10 left in the third quarter. Kinsley Boss will drive baseline. Across the court, bounce pass to Caton. Good skip pass to Jones. Wants another three. Misses short. Landry fights, gets it, saves it to Nevaeh. She'll drive with the left. Shoot a tough one off the glass that goes. Was that Caton O'Brien shooting that? I don't think so. It was Nevaeh Jones that time. It looked similar, though. Here's Patel at the other end, contested by Rexwinkle, misses. Scheibe's fouled by Kinsley, and Sydney Scheibe will shoot two. Nevaeh Jones, talk to me. That's impressive right there.
She can't be stopped. Not right now. Not when she plays Parsons. Definitely seems like she has a chip on her shoulder or something whenever she's playing Parsons.
35-15, Labette County. Scheibe's first free throw good. 5:43 third quarter.
As Smith will check in for Dunley, that is for Parsons.
Second for Scheibe is good. Labette County up by 18 with 5:40 left in the third quarter. Here's Landry O'Brien at the volleyball stripe by the Labette County logo at midcourt. They go in. Here's Jones off the kick out, though. Finds Landry. Parsons student section slowly forming over there. Here's Caton right wing. Flips it over her head to Landry. Heels on the three-point line in the corner. Skip past Caton. Gets her man beat. Downhill. Floater short into the hands of Hinman Mitchell.
Yeah, not a bad shot at all by Caton. Just a little short and definitely beat her defender. Just couldn't finish the basketball, and just a good rebound by Parsons.
Sydney Scheibe with the basketball, switches hands right to left. Landry on her, now Rexwinkle, dump down, turn, shoot, and score by Smith. She wasn't really looking at the goal. That was pretty impressive there.
Just kind of threw it up behind her back or to the side of her.
Landry O'Brien takes it upon herself to maybe try to juice up the offense a little bit, at least aside from Nevaeh Jones, and she gets fouled on an attack the rack play, and will shoot two free throws.
Was Labette County kind of on the lower side of scoring in that second quarter?
13.
13? Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. I just thought maybe Landry O'Brien did make her first free throw. I thought maybe they only scored like 5 or 6 because it just felt like they weren't scoring very much in that second quarter.
Landry hit both. I think their first quarter was so good. Well, they only hit 4 field goals in the second quarter, you're right, but 3 of them were threes.
Oh, okay. Well, that helps a lot, yeah.
Here's Scheibe, trapped. Her pass stolen by Jones, and then Landry's fouled on the outlet pass by Kendrick. Labette County not letting Parsons breathe any air, and they'll have the ball back. Labette County up by 18, 4:30, third quarter. Jones heels on the three-point head fake, shoots, scores. Wow. That's beautiful.
Wow, she's just a really great ball player and athlete. Tremendous.
Hinman Mitchell, well read by Caton. She'll steal it, shoot, and is fouled. Caton O'Brien will shoot 2 free throws to try to punch Labette County's lead back above 20. She read the eyes of Hinman Mitchell to perfection. First free throw for Caton is no good. She'll get one more.
Stoneberger will check into the ball game for Parsons for Hinman Mitchell. Or actually, Kendrick instead. This does feel a lot like the last ball game versus Parsons, because Kate O'Brien does make her second free throw. It just kind of feels like, you know, we're up by a good margin, and just feels like Parsons is also cracking down at it every time. But you look up at the scoreboard, and you see that we're up by 20. So it's a weird feeling.
Parsons gets an illegal screen call. First on Stoneberger, fourth as a team on her. 40-19 Labette County in front. Aubrey Boss on the block. Turns, shoots a right-hand hook that rolls off the lip of the rim. Rebound Mitchell. Still about to be double teamed. Hits the baseline. Steps out of bounds. Turnover Parsons. Labette County just speeds teams up. And teams that have beaten us or given us fits are teams that can break the press.
Yeah. They have teams that have good, solid point guards who can dribble the ball.
And Parsons has that. Parsons has that.
Yes.
But tonight, it hasn't really been in effect in terms of their ability to break the press.
Correct.
Landry misses a three. Parsons boards it and then throws it away. Here's Addison on the backside and easily lays it in off the glass. I don't think that pass was intended for Addison, but she was the beneficiary.
Yeah, Labette County it just seems like they found the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow right now.
Patel wants her second three of the half and misses it. Dunley's there to clean it up and score. Labette County up by 21, and that's going to be a turnover on Labette County. Good hands by Parsons to knock it off of Caton O'Brien's leg, and a couple Grizzlies check in.
Kinsley Boss and Libby Poole will check into the ball game for Addison Rexwinkle and Nevaeh Jones.
(42-21) Labette County in front with 2:55 left in the third, as Scheibe loses it out of bounds again. Turnover Parsons, as Landry O'Brien and Libby Poole exchange high fives. Labette County already inbounded and going. Poole at the rim, nearly fell down but stayed up on her feet and reverses the rock. Landry claps for it, shoots a three, misses it strong, high in the air. Rebound goes off of Kinsley Boss, and it'll go to Parsons.
Yeah, it feels like Labette County gets these turnovers and then has good offensive possession. It just kind of ends in a turnover or missed shot. But, you know, the second time around, we always come back with a score, so it kind of cancels each other's out.
Patel hits her third three of the ball game. She's got 9. Hit that right in front of her student section. It's an 18-point game. Landry with the dump down. Well read by Kendrick. She'll bat it back to Landry. The defender did. Here's Poole at the top. Reverses it far side to Kinsley Boss. Now it goes to Caton. Head fakes. Dribbles with the left. Gives it to Poole. Landry drives. Kicks it to Libby again. She wants a three, as she'll miss it. Kinsley with a strong board and kick. Caton long two, strong. Rebound, Aubrey Boss. Labette County beating them on the glass on this possession. And then Caton is fouled by Parsons, and she'll shoot 2, as that's the 5th as a team on Parsons for this quarter with 1:40 left in the third. Labette County earned these free throws mightily after getting 3 offensive rebounds.
Yeah, that was just a very, very tough round to go from Parsons, as You're not getting any rebounds. You're not getting a stop. And the best thing you get out of it is Kaden O'Brien going to the free throw line. And she'll make them there. She did make her first free throw attempt. And so it's just, as Parsons, you got to box out. You got to play some better defense if you want to cut down on this deficit.
Second free throw missed. Hinman Mitchell the rebound. Labette County still fighting. A foul might be coming. And there it is right there. You could kind of smell that whistle coming from a mile away. Labette County trying to ride the hip of Hinman Mitchell a little bit too firmly, and the potential energy got the best of them. First on Poole, second as a team on Labette. Parsons inbounds it. Here's Scheibe at the top, right elbow, drives, caroms, shoots, and is fouled by Poole, and Sydney will shoot 2 free throws. She hasn't missed from the line. She's 2 for 2 and has 4 points.
Not a bad foul at all by Libby. Kind of thought maybe that was all a ball, but just the ref didn't quite catch the all ball action. Thought maybe there was some contact there. Scheibe makes her first free throw, and Libby Poole will check out in the ball game, and Reagan Roberts will replace her.
43-25 Labette County, minute 28 third quarter. Scheibe hits it and has 6 points on the evening. Ball goes in, Parsons applying pressure. We'll see how Labette County handles it. Landry has to break it, up ahead to Nevaeh, they do so. Jones catches it, flips it across the three-point line to Caton. Labette County with good ball reversal. Reagan Roberts now to Nevaeh, head fakes on a three, and travels indeed. Labette County has a bit of a habit of doing that off of head fakes, or shot fakes rather.
Yeah, that's just kind of been an issue for Labette County, as they just kind of shot fake it, and then they go up for a shot and they drive to the basket, but they always leave a little too quickly, and the refs have been calling that a lot on Labette County and haven't been able to quite fix that yet.
Meanwhile, we have a foul on Aubrey Boss, team's fourth, her first. Scheibe at the line, as it was a shooting foul, makes the first free throw. She's 5 for 5. Parsons within 16.
Not a bad quarter at all from Parsons at all, but just Labette County just staying in there.
If they can get a couple more stops and score on both those, it'll be a 11-point game going into the fourth. Here's Landry, floater, missed it strong, tipped about, Scheibe has it. Sydney left to right, Nevaeh defending her. Here's Aubrey Boss now. Here's Hinman Mitchell, wide open, skip pass. She'll drive, now cut off by Aubrey, and then it's stolen. Was that Caton on the steal?
Yes.
It's Caton up ahead, left-hand layup, good. That is a big play. Parsons was building a little momentum, and Caton literally stole it away.
Yeah, Hinman Mitchell went to drive to the basket, and Caton just kind of swiped away at it and took it all the way to the basket and scored.
Kendrick, wide open layup, is gifted to her for her first bucket. Nice pass from her teammate. Labette County turns it over. This is a rare one for tonight. Here's Patel, jump stop layup, missed. Aubrey Boss with the rebound. Patel didn't go for it. The rebound was slowly bouncing to the corner, and Patel didn't run after it, and Aubrey tracked it down. 45-30 Labette County. That sounds a lot closer than 45-28, you know. Yeah. 11 seconds left in the third. Labette County will have to go the full length of the floor. That layup would have made it a 12-point game. Like I said, it could be right in there. But it's Labette County ball with 12 seconds left, just under in the third quarter, up 15.
Yeah, honestly, just an uncharacteristic type of missed layup from Patel. Definitely will want that back later in the game.
Here's a kick out. A good-looking three at the buzzer is short for Labette. The putback by Nevaeh is no good. At the end of three, Parsons did what they needed to do there. A couple more buckets would have been perfect, but they're in a much better spot. 45-30 Labette County. Parsons with a much more positive attitude in the huddle below us here going into the fourth quarter. Back in a minute with the final stanza from Altamont.
With many years of combined experience, Eye Care Associates of Parsons has set the framework in providing comprehensive eye health examinations for all ages and routine vision care for families throughout the four-state area. Our optometrists and staff provide remarkable care with state-of-the-art technology to help with diagnosis and management of eye health conditions. Give us a call or visit our website to schedule your next eye exam. Eye Care Associates of Parsons. Experience modern eye care.
(45-30). Labette County with the ball to open up the fourth. They nearly turn it over. Landry saves it. Is that a cape on her back? I think it is. She misses a three-pointer though, Caton, and then she steals it back, and that's gotta be on Parsons. That foul has to be on Parsons. It is on Hinman Mitchell. That's Hinman Mitchell's second, team's first of the early fourth quarter. Labette to inbound. That was a big play by Landry as Parsons is wanting to get close. Landry off the inbound, misses a jumper, rebound Parsons. Hinman Mitchell riding the baseline, poked out by Landry as she knows she probably doesn't care that it gets poked out because she's just going full head of steam. Parsons dribbles to break up this press rather than pass, which can be hard.
Yeah. That's definitely a lot more difficult than just kind of passing it around and having people move around to break it up.
Ashka Patel with 3 threes on the game, dishes it off to Hinman Mitchell. Well-read pass by Landry, but Shaibi Karams shoots, misses strong, fights for her own board. It's tipped about. Landry O'Brien has it. O'Brien right to left, switches hands right to left, kick to Rexwinkle, right back to Landry, lays it in. Poetry in motion, 47-30 Lady Grizzlies.
That was really good ball movement. Good job by Addison to make that pass back inside. Some people would just take that shot instead, but she elected for the pass and assist.
Hinman Mitchell right wing. Tough pass to Kendrick is tipped. And Kendrick has it, tries to drive, creates space, and gets the layup to go. Jaden Kendrick with her best play of the evening.
Yeah, that was very, very tough. That's a hard thing to do, really hard layup to make as well.
Nevaeh had her shot blocked, and the outlet is going to go, or the rebound to Parsons rather, and they'll throw it in after a tipped pass out of bounds. Labette County leads by 15 with 6:30 left in the game.
As Smith will check in the ball game for Hinman Mitchell.
Labette County still picking up pressure, and it pays off. Parsons throws it away. Rexwinkle to Jones. Nevaeh has 17, looking for 19, misses short. Boss in good position, but the rebound was so long it went to Patel. Rexwinkle still swiping at it. Patel might pull this one. She'll pull it down. Here's Kendrick on a three, airballs it, and it lands out of bounds. Labette County possession. You care to share with the rest of the class over there?
No, it's just funny. Student section is so fun to watch. And I love hearing them just clown the other team when something so simple like that.
Landry O'Brien misses a three, gets her own board. Her dump down is stolen by Smith. Outlet to Patel. 5:40 to go in the game. Labette County by 15. Patel cut off on the baseline, maintains possession. Nice job by Ashka there. Here's Kendrick on a drive, and a body bump foul on Kinsley Boss maybe? I think so, it is. The team's first of the quarter, and that's Kinsley's third.
Jaden Davis and Aubrey Boss will check into the ball game for Landry O'Brien and Kinsley Boss.
5:30 left in the game. Hinman Mitchell to throw it in. Shaibi wide open, but I think Labette County got a fingertip on that basketball and it airballed short. And then went off of Labette County, of course. They get it into Scheibe again in traffic, misses. Rebound, Nevaeh Jones. She's had a lot of rebounds tonight. Labette County not wasting time right to left here on pink out night in Harrison. 5:15 left in the game. A drive for Aubrey, a floater for Aubrey, trickles down.
Yeah, Labette County just making magic happen right now, scoring anytime they have the ball.
Hinman Mitchell dribbling with her dominant right hand. Rex Winkle gives up her shoulders, and getting to the rim and scoring is Hinman Mitchell for her first field goal of the game, but she does have 5 points.
Parsons always trying to just cut down on the deficit that they're in, but Labette County is always returning back and score as Aubrey Boss hits a really nice long 2-point shot. But just like that, I'm talking about. It's just hard to answer back when we're making tough shots like that.
Scheibe kind of dribbles off of Labette County's foot. Caton picks it up and gets the right hand layup to go. Labette County leads by 19 with 4:20 left. Parsons threatened a couple times, got within 12, but Labette County has won the game by 7 since that point. Patel under the rim is bailed out by a foul. That shot went off the bottom of the backboard or rim or something. She was in bad position, but the foul certainly helped her out there, and she'll shoot 2. Looking for double-figure scoring, and Patel will have to try again as she misses the first free throw. Landry O'Brien back in here for Nevaeh Jones.
Yeah, Nevaeh's had a really, really great night tonight, and hoping to carry that on to upcoming games as well, as Patel will hit her next free throw, and Coach Scheibe will call a full timeout for Parsons.
53-35. Labette County with 4:13 left in the game. We'll keep it here for a moment and thank Community National Bank, Tank Connection, Wood Insurance Center, USD 506, the Corner Store of Altamont, Olson Ace Hardware, and SEK Orthopedics, Doctors Mosier and Meister. It's a full timeout, back in 30 seconds on KLKC. (53-35). Lady Grizzlies in front of Parsons out of the Coach Scheibe timeout. I'm going to try to find some scores from around the area for us. It is Fort Scott at Chanute tonight. Fort Scott, the team in first place, undefeated at 7-0. Labette County in 5-2 in second place by a 2-game margin are our Grizzlies. Labette County up 18 with the ball. Aubrey Boss underneath, turns, shoots, and scores. Aubrey Boss with six fourth quarter points.
Yeah, Labette County's just playing a really great ball right now, and everybody's contributing to the score right now and putting up points on the scoreboard.
Caton O'Brien gets her hand in the cookie jar and pokes it away from Parsons. Landry picked it up. They go right underneath to Aubrey again. Kicks it to Rex Winkle. Extra pass, Caton. 3-ball. Short. Hit the rim twice. No good. Rebound goes to Smith and Boss, and a tie-up will go to Parsons. It's Fort Scott at Chanute tonight, and the Lady Tigers are thumping the Blue Comets 49-21.
Yeah, Fort Scott's just a really tough team, really great assets. The whole entire team is it's a hard team to beat.
Yeah. They have a good forward, a good guard, and a good big.
Yes.
It'll be a great game when Labette County goes to Fort Scott here in a week or so.
Yeah.
3:09 left in this one. Labette County by an even 20-point margin. Riley Dunley back in for Parsons. Hinman Mitchell to toss it in, does so to Smith, poked out off of Smith, and it'll go to Labette County. Allie Martin has had some nice pestering defensive plays under there.
Yeah, Allie Martin's made a big difference down in the post for Labette County, and just defensive-wise, you know, you don't always have to score the ball. You can always make an impact on a game defensively, and that's what Allie's done, and a lot of the other girls on the team.
Landry O'Brien launches a right wing three and misses. Dunley with the board for Parsons, clears it. Long pass from Patel is intercepted by the cornerback, Caton O'Brien there with 2:40 left in the game. Aubrey Boss with the extra pass to Caton O'Brien, defended by Patel. Martin deeper in the corner. Labette County looking to move to 10-5 on the season and 6-2 in league play. That's a pretty good record there.
Yeah.
Should they, of course, close this out, it sure looks like they're going to. Up by 20 with 2:10 left. Labette County just burning clock, and Parsons kind of reluctantly still having to jump to the ball and play some defense, although they know their loss in this one is seemingly inevitable. It's always kind of hard to keep defensive intensity whenever a team's running clock on you. Labette County will try to take a hard bite at the apple, and it results in a Rex Winkle right-hand layup. Landry O'Brien on the assist.
Yeah, just a really good cut from Addison and good assist from Landry. Just really good chemistry right there to find her.
Scheibe wants her first three of the night. Bricks off the back of the rim. Dunley with a putback. Riley Dunley has 6 points, and all of them have been just like that. She's a good player down there.
Yeah, really good post player for Parsons. Definitely in future games, maybe need to utilize her a little bit more so she can score more points for them.
Caton O'Brien with the extra pass to Rex Winkle. Deep corner, Aubrey Boss hits a cutting Landry, who saves it inbounds off of Dunley, and it'll stay with Labette County. For Parsons, Kendrick checks in for her teammate Mitchell, Hinman Mitchell, and Nevaeh Jones checks back in for Landry O'Brien. Nevaeh Jones still leads all scorers from either team with 17. 60-second mark has been surpassed. Rex Winkle in the corner. Labette County up 20. Nevaeh Jones, right
Labette County just wasting clock right now, and definitely feel a victory coming in 45 seconds.
Labette County will host again. Meanwhile, Parsons, this is their first as Labette County throws it away. Meanwhile, for Parsons, this is their first game of a 4-game road stretch to finish the season, as they have had pretty much nothing but home games for a while now, and now they finish the year with 4 straight on the road as 5 new Lady Grizzlies check in. Ian, if you would name them off, as the players who were in for Labette County get a standing O. Well, I guess the student section is already standing, but they get a good applause from Grizzly Nation.
Yeah, the 5 on the court for Labette County right now is Libby Poole, Anna Contrell, Madison Bevins, Jaden Davis, and Emery Baker.
Patel misses a 3. Poole on the deck, tries to flip it away, and a foul on Smith is the result. And we'll see how long this 26.8 takes to finish up here. Cantrell will throw it in. I hope these girls try to run some offense and get a bucket. It's just kind of fun when your bench players can get in there. Here's Cantrell, right to left to the corner. It goes to Davis, holds the ball above her head. Poole bobbles it off the pass, but collects it back to Davis. 10 seconds remain. Cantrell, extra pass, Bevins in the corner, back to Cantrell with 6 seconds left. Poole at the top of the key, and Bevins will hold it to run the clock out. Smith still poking at it, and the clock runs out. 57-37 the final. Labette County gets the season sweep of Parsons by 20 points both games. Impressive showing again in the rivalry for Labette County. We will be back in 3 minutes with the Bowen Pharmacy postgame show, and we're going to try to hear from Coach Vollmer at halftime of the boys game. Since we've had a really short pregame show for the boys, we're going to try to help out with that and wait and interview Vollmer at halftime of the boys. So hang tight for that and tune back in if you have to leave for the halftime show of the boys game to hear from Coach. But we'll still break this one down here in 3 minutes in the Bowen Pharmacy postgame show. Welcome into the Bowen Pharmacy postgame show of Lady Grizzly basketball. Lady Grizzlies win it 57-37 here at home. Ian, briefly tell me what you saw from the Lady Grizzlies. It did feel so much like that game at Parsons in December. We won at Parsons 62-42. And tonight we won 57-37.
That's ironic.
And the game script was about identical.
Yeah, I mean, both wins by 20 points. Just, I mean, is that not scripted? I'm just kidding. No, just a really great win from Labette County. Just a game that felt like Parsons struggled a lot, and they couldn't get very much to work for them. They missed a lot of shots. It just felt like they were not harping on Coach Scheibe's coaching or anything. Just kind of felt like they were out of shape compared to our girls. That just felt like they were running up and down the court nonstop. They were putting pressure on Parsons' defense and just making shots. I mean, obviously that first quarter we could not miss a shot at all. Felt like every shot that we took was going in, but just kind of we slowed down a little bit, obviously, in the game, but it just felt like the game was going to go our way. As soon as we were hitting, as soon as we got to 8 points, I felt like this was going to be our game.
It had that feel.
Yeah, it just felt like we were going to stomp Parsons, and that's what we did on the girls' side. So hopefully translate that to the boys' side, but that's a future reference, so we'll not talk about that right now. But as of the girls' game, the first quarter was amazing. I mean, we didn't seem like we could miss a shot. It was a little down a little bit more. Like you said, that we did make three-pointers, so that helped a lot. But it just felt like, but then, that was 4 field goals as well. And then halftime rolled around, and we honestly saw a different Parsons team come out, and it felt like maybe they were going to cut away at the lead. I think at one point it was 12 or 15.
It was 12. They got it to 12.
Yeah, they got it to 12, and just it just kind of collapsed after that. They turned the ball over a lot. That killed them a lot. Tremendously, like, pretty bad. And then as well as making shots as well, it was difficult for Parsons to make shots. It just kind of felt like nothing was going Parsons' way, and it kind of showed on the scoreboard. But I think the primary thing to come away with, if you're a Parsons player or a fan or anything of that case, that Parsons definitely struggled a lot on the scoring side of the ball game, and that's not going to win you very many games. On the boys' side, though, hopefully they can come out for a win. Definitely took a hard loss away at Parsons, so hope they can get their redemption, but we'll talk about that later.
Scoring totals for you: Nevaeh Jones with 17, Katen O'Brien and Landry O'Brien each had 11. Aubrey Boss had 8, Addison Rexwinkle had 7, and Kinsley Boss had 3. For Parsons, Ashka Patel had 10, Sydney Scheibe had 8, Riley Dunley had 6, Hinman Mitchell had 5, Jaden Kendrick had 4, and Tiara Smith had 2. At the end of the first quarter, it was 17-2 Labette County. Second quarter, Labette County outscored them 13-8. In the third quarter, it was Parsons 20-15. And then in the fourth quarter, Labette County responded and beat them by that same margin of 5, 12-7, giving us our final score: Labette County 57, Parsons 37. Labette County moves to 10-5 on the season, 6-2 inside the SEK. That is not too shabby. Back in 1 minute. That has been your Bowen Pharmacy postgame show. We'll be back with the pregame for the boys. Welcome into the Tank Connection pregame show of the boys contest, Labette County and Parsons. 7 minutes until tip. If you're waiting to hear from Coach Vollmer, you'll have to wait till halftime of the boys game. It just works a little better and doesn't rush us as much with our pregame for the boys and gives us more freedom with Coach there at halftime of this one, so stay tuned for that. Labette County comes into this contest off of their first SEK win of the year and just their second win in total. We got Paola at Burlington a win and then beat Independence on Friday 55-52. In that game, Ian, so much happened.
Yeah.
It was a high intensity atmosphere in here. High stress. It was the loudest I've probably ever heard this gym.
It was loud,
Labette County was down 15 in the third quarter and came back and won by 3. And boy, did they need it on Friday night.
You talk about coming back with 15, and Hudson Baker also fouled out in that win in the fourth quarter. Right?
Yeah.
Sometime in the fourth quarter, but we were still down by about a good margin, 8 or so points, and we came back without the help of Hudson Baker. And so that should just tell you something about this team is we don't always need Hudson to score all the points for us. Yes, that is a great thing to have on the team with a guy that size to score those points for you, but that you know that you have the capability of scoring on your own and to have the confidence to score on your own. And that's what the team needed to take away the most from that win against Independence. And I hope that that comes into play and against this Parsons team with Kagan scoring good points. Xavier scored really good points for us. Barrett had some good points in there for us as well. Obviously, yes, Hudson was in there with 24 points. That helps out a lot. But, I mean, if you have all those other people coming in there scoring those points, 10 or so a game, that's just a main thing that we need to take away from those games, and that helped us out a lot. So to contribute to a win like that was well-deserved and well-needed. So just a really great win from Labette County and a really great comeback win as well. So hopefully that helps the team coming into this game and with some confidence and fire under their feet, especially, you just during a game, sometimes you just have beef against a team, and sometimes it's just like it's all love and game until the game comes around, and then it's just head-to-head matchup, dogfight. So that's just what's going to happen in this game. So just be prepared for anything to happen and for our boys to look really good in the beginning of the game.
There is one less dog in the fight for Parsons. Demias Johnson, their big, is out tonight. I didn't pursue the reason why. He's just under there rebounding in street clothes and kicking balls out to the players, or his teammates rather. So Demias Johnson, who poses maybe not in terms of height, but in terms of build, the biggest threat to Hudson Baker. And in the game at Parsons,
Landon Wheat, though, is
Landon Wheat is for the height. Height, as I'm sorry, I'm trying to flip back through. I had it here. In the game against Parsons last time, Labette County lost 42-32, and Hudson had just 10 points.
Wow, yeah.
Johnson only scored 4, but his defensive ability against Hudson is what helped out Parsons so much. Now, is Hudson Baker a different player than he was on December 15th? Without question. The dude is unbelievable.
Playing out of his mind right now.
Well, yes, but he is capable of what he's doing. It's not, it's not like it's a surprise, but I certainly understand what you're saying. He was the only Grizzly in double figures. It feels like I'm talking about a completely different Grizzly team, Ian.
We kind of are.
I almost forgot the days of us not being able to score over 40.
Yeah.
It took us a month or two into the season before we broke 41 points, I think. So this is a completely different Grizzly team, and Parsons has improved as well. As whenever you play a team early and play them late, it's going to be vastly different.
Yeah.
2.5 minutes or closer to 3 minutes until tip-off. Let's take a quick 30-second break, and we'll come back and look at the SEK League standings.
How many points did Landry have?
2 minutes until tip-off. We're going to turn our attention to the SEK League standings of the boys game. In the boys side of things, SEK standings. In first place is Fort Scott and Pittsburgh. On the graphic there, I have Pittsburgh in second because Fort Scott has a better overall record, but in terms of the league title race, they would both get the crown, so they're tied for first. In third place, or second, is Chanute at 5-1. They've played one less league game than everyone because they played Iola on Friday. In fourth place is Parsons at 3-4 in the league. In fifth place is Coffeyville at 2-5. Sixth place is Independence at 1-6. And coming up the rear is Labette County in seventh at 1-6 as well. Mason English has been probably the best player in the state over the last 10 days, Ian. And so if he should put away Independence, Labette County wins tonight, then they'll move ahead a slot, maybe two, depending on what Coffeyville does tonight, even though they did beat us in the SEK standings. So it goes Fort Scott and Pittsburgh in first, Chanute, Parsons, Coffeyville, Indy, and Labette County in the SEK League standings. Starters taking their shooting shirts off and getting set to be named off by Randy Blackwell, the PA announcer down here on the court, or court side rather, inside a Harrison gymnasium that is laced with pink. It is pink out night here in Altamont. The chairback seats behind us are packed with a lot of Parsons fans directly behind me, and it becomes more and more Grizzly fans as you work your way to the west. Starters are in for Parsons. Number 1, a 6'1 senior, J.J. Kendrick. Number 2, a 5'9 senior, Trey Mack. Number 5, a 6'4 senior, Landon Wheat. Number 11, a 5'9 junior, Connor Barkus. And number 22, a 6-foot-tall junior, Joe Keel. Head coach for Parsons is Anthony Hauk, assisted by Wes Kroll, Christy Snyder, longtime Grizzlies successor for the girls program, and Greg Lampkins. That's a really good coaching staff there that Parsons has, but boy, do we have one as well. But we'll name them off in a minute. First are the starters for our Grizzlies. Number 4, Kagan Bates. Number 3, Xavier Phillips. Number 5, Nolan Nash getting the start. Number 15, Hudson Baker. And number 24, Barrett Heston. Landon Wheat, when we played them last, was held to just 2 points. In fact, their leading scorer was J.J. Kendrick with 23 points on the game. And the next leading scorer was Travion Tullis with just 6. Parsons shot loads and loads of free throws in that game back in December where they beat us by 10. Kendrick alone shot 18 free throws by himself. I think we'll have a different officiated game tonight, and both these teams are probably playing much more clean ball as it is much deeper into the season. In the words of Dr. Doom, this is gonna be fun. Altamont and Parsons in 30 seconds here on KLKC. As I did forget to mention Labette County's coaching staff, I'm sure some of you might have caught that. It's Bradley Argabright, head coach, assisted by Brian Tucker and Davey Brown. Landon Wheat might be the defender of our Hudson Baker, as he is taller than Demias Johnson, who's 6'1". Landon is 6'4", but Demias Johnson, their big, is out for tonight's game. He gave us some problems defensively last time we played. But Hudson Baker's going to go toe-to-toe with Landon Wheat at midcourt. Parsons in their road blues, Labette County home whites, Pumpkin and Harrison. Kagan Bates with the basketball, dishes it to Heston, right wing. To Phillips, wearing pink socks, outlet. Here's Heston, right corner 3, off the right side of the rim. Baker fighting for the board, gets it, leans into his defender, shoots, and scores. Bull in a China shop, Hudson Baker.
Yeah, just Hudson just using his length and advantage over everybody else on the court. reaching for those rebounds and finishing hard. Jack, I mean, you talked about the student section in the girls' game. Look at the student section in the boys' game now. It is pink all over.
It's probably 50% bigger than it was for the girls' game, as the dance team is a part of the student section as well, as Parsons travels on their first possession. As that's not something you see at a lot of places, is it kind of feels more like a college-type student section because, or more festive, because our dancers with their pom-poms are part of the student section.
Yeah, I know. Our fan base for LaBette County is just amazing, always supporting them through and through.
Hudson Baker holds the ball high above his head. He'll shoot a three and miss it off to the right and grin as he gets back. Hudson let a three rip.
Did I not say that last game?
You did. You did say that. When are we going to see a Hudson three? As here's a three-point shot in the corner by Parsons. Trey Mack buries it. 3-2 Parsons.
Good response from Trey Mack. As a foul will go on Parsons. That is number 1. J.J. Kendrick.
3-2 Parsons with 6:30 left in the first quarter. If you're just tuning in, you've hardly missed anything. Heston to toss it, hits the ground once on the bounce pass and goes to Phillips. Xavier dribbles with the left hand, closed out on by Kendrick. Xavier tends to play well against Parsons. Here's Baker off of a screen. Nearly has it stolen, picks it up and caroms it. Loses it again, ball's on the deck, that's a jump and it's gonna go to Parsons. It was just kind of all out of sorts for Hudson dribbling it that time.
Yeah, not a bad idea for the play design, just kind of slipped out of Hudson's hands and just couldn't get control of it.
6:15 first quarter. Kendrick had 23 against us in our last meeting. Dishes it off to Barkus, right wing, to Mack. He has a three-pointer in this one. To Kendrick. He'll drive, tuck, shoot, score. Is that a charge? You betcha. Barrett Heston stepping in and taking a charge.
Was that not? That was Barrett? I thought that was Kagan.
Oh, it might have been. I thought I saw Barrett get up from his feet, but I'm blind, so you're probably right.
I think it was Kagan, as Trey told us. We'll check into the ball game for J.J. Kendrick. So that's 2 on J.J. Kendrick, and he scored 23 like you mentioned.
Oh my goodness,
the previous game.
Wow.
Yeah, that's good for us.
My brain just kind of heard what you said. That's huge. Here's Baker with good position, bucket plus the foul. I was hoping the ref didn't see it, Ian.
Yeah.
It was a late whistle, but it was the right whistle. Travel on Hudson.
Yeah, I saw it too. I just didn't quite know if he saw it, but kind of, yeah, like you said, a late whistle.
5:40 first quarter. Here's a J from Mack that's short, hits the baseline, and you can hear LaBette County's student section chanting air ball.
Yeah, scores 2-3 right now, Parsons, but just a really great defensive game, and just no shots kind of falling for either team right now. But you know, there's plenty of time left in this ball game, and a lot of shots that will be falling.
Barrett Heston will drive and kick it to Xavier. Head fakes on a three and drives. Kick out, Heston wants a three-point shot, misses it short, tipped out by Wheat, right into the hands of Mack. He'll switch left to right and throw it in and out of the hands of his target, Tullis, who's in the game. Here's Xavier up ahead. He'll turn it over. A tough catch, or a tough cradle for Xavier, rather, getting ready to pass it. Here's Barkus into the heart of Baker and draws a foul on the big fella, his first and the team's first.
Yeah, good drive by Barkus, honestly, just to take it right into Hudson. That's a really good thing from your point guard, as you want to see from Coach Haug. Barkus will make his first free throw attempt. One more free throw attempt to go at the line for Connor Barkus, and he will make it. So 2 for 2 at the line, as there will be a sub for Parsons. Number 4, Dante Sawyer will check into the ball game for Joe Keel.
Five to 2 Parsons, 4:50 first quarter. LaBette County with the ball. Here's Baker at the top of the key. Heston right wing, drives, gets by a couple of Parsons defenders and scoops it up and in off the window. 5 to 4, Barrett Heston with a nice layup.
What a finish.
3-point shot off to the left, from Tullis, nearly fell though, and Labette County has it. Here's Nash off the one-arm flip. He'll jump stop, rise above everyone, and miss. Rebound Sawyer, and Nash is going to hit the deck, and that's a foul on Nolan, and that'll be his first and the team's second. Good hustle though.
Yeah, you called foul, but I feel like he was just going out and hustling for it. But yeah, he has to be a little careful now. Picking up his first foul of the ball game.
4:15 first quarter. Parsons 5, Labette County 4. Wheat, high post to Sawyer. Good three-point shooter.
Yeah.
He hits it.
Yeah. You can't give him any room, or he's gonna make you pay for leaving him just a little bit open.
Bates switches left to right, gets by Barkus. Good pass to Nash. Reverse layup. Good. Kagan Bates with a great pass to Nolan Nash. Labette County within 2. Wheat, wide open three-pointer, good. That is wide open from the top of the key.
Parsons not missing from 3 right now. Labette County has to do something about that.
11-6 Parsons, 3:30 first quarter. Heston wants to drive, doesn't have a lot, finds Baker. He'll work on Wheat. He'll try to spin, he'll shoot off the glass, and one. Hudson Baker wheeling and dealing down low.
Honestly, how do you even stop that? Hudson's just using his body, using a great spin move, and a great finish at the rim. Hudson playing really great right now.
3:24 first quarter.
Joe Keel of Parsons will check into the ball game for Connor Barkus.
Hudson trying to convert the three-point play and misses it strong. Rebound Landon Wheat. Sawyer right to left to Tullis in the corner. Gets by Phillips. Now he's met by Baker and travels before he got the shot off. And Labette County will have the ball down by 3 points with 3:15 left in the quarter. Bates already across half court off the inbounds play. He'll dribble between his legs and find Xavier at the top. Uses a Baker screen, gets downhill by his man and to the cup. Labette County within a point.
Yeah, just a really great job by Labette County responding as Trey Mack, goodness, will throw it out of bounds to Parsons and get a turnover.
Dylan Johnson will check in for Nolan Nash for Labette County, and Connor Barkus is in for Trey Mack. .245 left in the first quarter. Labette County on a 4-0 run here, down by 1. Heston right in front of Coach Hauk. He watches on. Heston, one-arm bounce pass, well read by Barkus. Looked a little funky, but not a bad no call, I guess. Here's Wheat downhill, maybe trying to get a foul on Labette County, and he does so, plus the bucket. I think it's on Xavier.
I hope so.
As they do get Xavier, because that would have been Hudson's second, but it's Xavier's first. Each team with 3 team fouls.
Parsons really loves playing fast. They will get up and down the court with us as Wheat will make his and 1 free throw attempt.
2:25 first quarter, Labette County down 4. Bates switches right to left, jump stop on the block, shoots a floater, misses it. Baker cranes in for it, adjusts, shoots, and scores. He had no right to that rebound, but he wrote his name in ink. .14-12, Parsons in front. Johnson, good defense. It bounces off of Wheat, then Baker out of bounds. It'll stay with Parsons. In for the Vikes is Trey Mack for Landon Wheat. Set play for Sawyer, wide open 3, short. Dylan wasn't ready for the board. I don't know if he knew the ball was shot. Sawyer off a feed, misses a layup, rebound Baker. Labette County fortunate there, and he'll find Barrett Heston. Barrett in the paint, swerving, shooting, and didn't get the teardrop. Minute 40 first quarter. Parsons long outlet pass poked out by Kagan, and it'll stay on the other end of the court with Parsons. But this is a high energy, fun game here.
Yeah, really good game. Just Parsons is running up and down this court. they have a lot of hustle and a lot of energy playing this game right now. No. There's a foul call, and Dylan Johnson just couldn't quite move his feet in time for the quick Dante Sawyer. So that's the first foul on Dylan Johnson and the team's 4th foul of the game.
Dante with the hook pass to Tolis in the corner, dribbling with the left hand, met by Hudson, outlets it to the top to Joe Keel. Now Sawyer near half court at the Labette County logo at midcourt. To Mack it goes, overhead pass, good offense there by Parsons, and Keel lays it in. They were patient, and it worked out for them.
Yeah, just really great ball movement from Parsons. Good movement without the ball as well.
Here's Phillips. Heston, open 3 ball, got it! Barrett Heston buries it from the far corner, nothing but nylon. Labette County within 1 again.
That's the best way to respond to a score, as you score back, whether that be a 2 or a 3. Just a really great shot from Barrett Heston.
16-15 Parsons. Mack on Baker, nowhere. 42 seconds first quarter. Parsons misses a 10-footer. Rebound Hudson. He's dribbling, no one's there, and he'll bounce pass up ahead here to Kagan Bates, riding the baseline below us here at the table. Pass to the corner to Phillips Baker, and that's a block on Parsons, not a charge. As we'll see if it was on the shot, it was. Hudson will go to the line to try to tie or take the lead. That is the 4th or 3rd. No, that's the 4th as a team on Parsons, and the 1st on Trey Mack.
Yeah, Hudson at the line, hoping to convert his 2 free throws to give Labette County the lead. Quarter.
Landon Wheat in for the closing 28 seconds of the first quarter for Connor Barkus. Hudson trying to give Labette County back an advantage. His second is off to the right. Rebound Landon Wheat. Sawyer will walk it up for Parsons.
Plenty of time for Parsons to score the ball here with 15 seconds remaining in the first. It'd be really good if Parsons could score right here to give them the lead going in the second quarter.
Landon Wheat will drive. He's met by Baker and gets another and 1. And that's 2 first quarter fouls on Hudson Baker. It was nice body seeking by Landon Wheat, and Nolan Nash will check in for our big man with 6.4 left in the first.
Yeah, that's the second foul. Definitely not a good look going into the second quarter with 2 fouls. He's not going to get much playing time for us, so this is when we need those other players to step up for us. As we did make his first free throw.
As Kagan Bates double dribbled, and the last 10 seconds of this quarter is not ending in the way in which Labette County would have maybe liked it to, especially if Parsons scores here, and it is more than likely, it feels like, with 4 seconds on the clock. That's enough, as they're going to inbounds it under their own rim. Baker on the bench with 2 fouls. Sawyer in the corner. He'll drive. Should have probably shot the 3, and he'll have a shot blocked, and the buzzer will sound, as Coach Houck wanted him to just shoot it, but hey, Labette County down 3 at the end of the first quarter, 19-16. That first quarter felt like it was the third quarter, Ian, just in terms of intensity. We'll be back in 1 minute.
My name is Bria, and I'm a pharmacist at Bowen Pharmacy. I'm here today to tell you about one of our patient programs, Meds to Beds. Bowen Pharmacy South is located in the medical office building at Labette Health. Our staff works closely with the doctors, nurses, and social care workers to ensure that your transition out of the hospital is an easier and more convenient experience for you and your loved ones. If you are having inpatient or outpatient surgery, we will get your medications directly from your doctor and deliver them right to your hospital bed. If you are having a baby, we will get your medications or anything else that you may need to get your family home without the hassle of making several stops along the way. Whether you're here for a few hours or a few days, we are here at Bowen Pharmacy and Bowen Pharmacy South to help get you well without any interruption in transition of care. Just ask for Meds to Beds. At Bowen Pharmacy and Bowen Pharmacy South, we are here for you today, and we are here for you tomorrow.
Last Friday as well as a couple other times in some tough losses this year. Grizzlies have the ball to open up the second quarter. Dylan Johnson, like to see him get a few threes up tonight. Here's Kagan Bates in the corner to Nolan Nash. He'll drive, the freshman. Outlet to Bates, left-hand dribble drive. Stopped by Parsons, good defense by Mack. Nash will try to slow things down. Dylan Johnson in pink socks tonight, as are many Grizzlies tonight, both girls and boys teams, supporting the pink out night theme. Here's Nash with the drive, a good look off the glass, and it falls for the freshman.
Yeah, just a really great shot from Nolan Nash. Just a really great, confident shot as well from the freshman.
J.J. Kendrick with the basketball, scoreless in that first quarter. He shot 18 free throws in the game at Parsons. Different officiated game tonight, as we've only had 4 free throws shot by Parsons and 3 by Labette County so far. Ball poked out. Parsons will have to inbound under their own rim. 19-18 Vikings, 7 minutes, second quarter. Ball is in play. Kendrick defended by Heston near the LC Grizzly paw. Mack with the basketball directs traffic. Nash gambles on a lane and recovers nicely as Kiel maintained possession. Tullis with the dribble handoff to Kendrick. A long possession for Parsons. He'll get after it and is fouled plus the bucket.
Wow.
That one didn't really look too much like a foul. That's what you're coached to do in 4th grade basketball camp, is slide your feet and stay in front of him. He didn't come down with his hands or anything.
Yeah, the ref saw otherwise though, and J.J. Kendrick went to the line for a 3-point attempt, and he does make it. Just a really great drive and finish from him anyways, so
it was
just very impressive.
22-18, Phillips in traffic, shoots, misses, gets his own. He's clocked in the face by Tullis. And that's the first as a team on Parsons this quarter. And the first on Tullis, as Sawyer will check in for Travion. Phillips to throw it into Heston in the corner. He'll drive with the left hand, get a bit of an edge,
Wow.
go up and under, and score. Heston was going to shoot with his left hand, but didn't like the angle, so he switched to his right on a little up and under, and then scoring on Barrett is Kendrick on the other end.
Yeah, Kendrick is just doing a really great bully ball right now, if you want me to put it that way. He's just using his body for leverage and finishing very great at the rim.
Dylan Johnson at the top, given room by Wheat. Johnson hasn't made a lot of threes, so that might not be on the scouting report, but he's one of the better three-point shooters on this team. He should get some open looks. Johnson will drive, maybe looking for a 2 here. Good kick to Bates, open 3, short, and Parsons is going to have it. Kendrick fought hard for that one. JJ will drive, Sawyer, right wing tray, got it. Parsons leads by 7 with 5:30 left in the half.
Yeah, just a really great shot, and then he has a really quick release, so just a really great shot in general.
Bates in trouble, swerves, shoots, and is fouled on his way up. Trey Mack looks at the official out of curiosity on how that was a foul, as Bates picked his dribble up in the paint and was going to get a 3-second violation if he didn't do something.
As Hudson is at the scores table with 2 fouls, so very risky move for Coach Argerby, but he does trust his senior big man to go in and not pick up that 3rd. He did check into the ball game, as well as Nolan Nash and Briggs Knight.
Hudson, and you said this a few games ago, is pretty good at playing with fouls.
Yeah.
As unfortunately he's been used to it a few times. Bates splits the pair and makes 1 of 2. Labette County's within 6.
Yeah, Carson Lamb checking into the ball game for Kagan Bates.
27-21 Parsons. The Vikings have made 4 3-pointers. Labette County with just 1. 5:10 first half. They go inside Tullis, works on Briggs Knight, kick out. Sawyer at the top, thought about it, pulls it down. He'll drive, do a little swerve of his own, and have it blocked by Phillips. Labette County moving left to right. Phillips full head of steam to Lamb. He'll save it from going out into the hands of Sawyer. Up ahead to Kendrick. He'll jump, stop, and kick it. Tullis tries to get downhill. Good pass to Wheat, but he bobbles it to Tullis somehow, though. Here's Keel. Kick out. Kendrick. Drive. Not cut off. And misses. Rebound Nash.
Yeah, really great rebound by Nolan Nash. Oh.
That was a nice play by Kendrick. He bounced it off of Baker's foot. Great concentration by the Parsons senior guard as the ball was kind of pitter-pattering on the ground between bodies, and he was able to poke it off of Hudson.
Yeah, just a smart play in general. I don't think Hudson was prepared for that at all.
Here's a spin move and a steal. Nolan Nash gets one. We'll see if he can finish, and he'll miss it short, but he's fouled. J.J. Kendrick looks at the ref immediately and just says, I didn't touch him. And Nash will shoot 2 free throws.
Probably just a good job by Nolan to sell that foul. Maybe couldn't quite tell, but either way, then I'll take the free throws instead of a missed layup.
Nolan Nash's first free throw of 2 is no good, down and out, as that's 3 on J.J. Kendrick. You probably said that, but I was thinking about another stat.
No, I did not say that.
Okay. So he'll sit probably till half.
Yeah.
Nash's second is good. Timeout, Coach Hauk of Parsons. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Grizzlies down 5.
With many years of combined experience, Eye Care Associates of Parsons has set the framework in providing comprehensive eye health examinations for all ages and routine vision care for families throughout the 4-state area. Our optometrists and staff provide remarkable care with state-of-the-art technology to help with diagnosis and management of eye health conditions. Give us a call or visit our website to schedule your next eye exam. Eye Care Associates of Parsons. Experience modern eye care.
Parsons basketball with 4:15 left in the half. Jack Leake and Ian Harlow with you. Lucas Hayward on the YouTube live stream. Briggs Knight defending the ball. Dante Sawyer. Here's Landon Wheat. Was looking for a back door, but it wasn't there. Mack downhill on Nash. Offensive foul. Parsons will turn it over on an offensive foul. That's their 4th as a team. Labette County was able to keep their legs under them when Hudson was on the bench, and that's 3 on Trey Mack. So most all of Parsons' fouls have been on 2 players in this game. 3 on Kendrick, who's on the bench, and 3 on Mack. County down just 5, but it feels like they're closer to getting there as Parsons has gone pretty stale. Here's Phillips with the drive, bad pass, stolen by Sawyer. 1-on-1 with Knight, and another and 1 for Parsons. I think maybe their 4th of the game. I know for sure their 3rd, but man, they've got a lot of and 1s on Labette County.
I don't know. I thought maybe Briggs just had his hands down and just kind of playing off the ball, but clearly the ref saw something otherwise and blew his whistle. Kind of feels like Labette County's down by more than just 7 right now, as Sawyer will make his free throw.
Dante Sawyer does have 9 points for Parsons.
Wait, did they call that a goaltending and then an and 1?
It was just an and 1.
Oh, I didn't know he made it. Sorry.
As Xavier Phillips will bury a 3-point basket and give a little shush to the Parsons student section, but we got to get back and play D as Parsons just buried a 3, and I'm sure Xavier will hear that one, as sure enough a student gets down near the court and is holding his finger up to his lips. And here we have a turnover on Labette County. Keel, jump stop, gives it to Tullis. Labette County down 8 again after the teams exchanged 3-point buckets, as another 3 for Parsons is off the mark. Rebound Hudson, as I think it was Joe Keel that hit the one for Parsons on that end.
It was.
I'll write that down. As another turnover for Labette, Parsons immediately outlets the ball, don't foul, and we do anyways. At least they missed it this time. And Trey Mack will shoot 2. as, man, Labette County's slipping a little bit.
Yeah, they turn it over, and then Parsons, they're down the court already. They're past half court. They're throwing it down, and they're getting to the line or making a layup. It's just hard to win ball games when you're turning the ball over a lot.
Mack makes the first. He has 4 points. It's been a good all-around effort for Parsons, and I mean a good one. Kendrick has 4. Mack is looking for his 5th point here at the line. Sawyer has 9. Wheat has 9. And Keel has 5. As Mack does find that 5th point as it lies in the bottom of the net from the line. 35-25, Parsons in front of Labette County, who's really struggled with halftime and second half deficits.
Yeah, definitely hoping for a better team after halftime to come out for Labette County to not so much turn the ball over, play a little bit harder defense, and move the ball around on offense.
Heston's been great offensively. He does miss this floater off the glass with 2:15 left in the half. Parsons up by 10, 35-25. Bates on the ball. Now at the top of the key in for Parsons is Jagger Quirin. Sawyer with a bit of a circus layup, misses, got jammed in between the rim and the backboard. Xavier will drive and kick to Johnson. He'll shoot a 3 in the corner and miss it. Rebound rolls down Xavier's torso and in the hands of Keel. Labette County kind of jogging back defensively. Here's Queer, an extra pass. We need a timeout. Oh, they missed it, so I'll take it, as Arg definitely would have called one there. I think Xavier's gassed.
I think the whole team right now is gassed. Parsons is going up and down the court right now.
Heston launches a 3 as you start to settle for shots when you get tired. There's 90 seconds left in the half, so you don't want to say it's too late for a timeout, but I think we need one.
Yeah, just to get things back under control on offense and defensive wise. Because when you're tired on defense, your defender or who you're guarding is just going to run right past you to the rim or just beat you for a shot.
Minute 5 seconds left in the half. Parsons still up 10. Sawyer for 3, hits the front of the rim, dies off. Tullis gets a board underneath to Sawyer, bucket plus the foul. Coach Houck enjoyed that one. He gave a little bit of swing of his fist as he spun around and celebrated there for a moment and then immediately goes back to coaching. That's what I love about Coach Houck and Coach Argebright, is they'll both show those signs of just a big celebration and then go right back to business.
Yeah.
Sawyer's 3-point play is up and good. Parsons leads by 13 with 58 seconds left in the half.
Carson Lamb and Drew Scheibe did check into the ballgame for Labette County, as well as Trey Mack.
Sawyer has 12. Again, this Parsons team without Demias Johnson, they play differently, perhaps a little bit quicker. Yeah. 38-25 Parsons. Lamb to Johnson, set play. We need it to fall. It doesn't, but a good look and a foul going the other way on Drew Scheibe. As boy, Parsons has a lot of things working in their favor because that's the 5th team foul on Labette County, and 2 free throws are coming for Parsons.
Labette County is desperately needing this halftime to come around quickly because they need a break.
They do. Keel makes the first. As Hudson's been out for a while, coach just doesn't want to get that third on him.
Yeah, smart though.
Yeah.
We definitely needed him in that second half to come around and score some points for us.
Second for Keel, good. Labette County really felt like they were playing pretty well, going punch for punch in this second quarter. Boy, Labette down 15, no look pass. Johnson nearly stepped out. Lamb in the corner for 3, strong. Labette's shot a lot of threes in this second quarter. Here's Keel, outlet to Mack, and Parsons should hold for one shot.
Definitely going to hold for one shot. Who other to go to than Sawyer, who's been making a lot of shots for them right now.
5 seconds, Sawyer dumped down Wheat, that's perfect, and he lays it in. Labette County might be able to get one off here, and they won't. At halftime, Parsons leads by 17, and that was as perfect of a second quarter in terms of outcome and execution defensively for Parsons. 42. They're on track to hang 80 here in Altamont. We'll see if our Grizzlies
Hope not.
can change things up here in the third quarter. We'll be back in 1 minute with Coach Vollmer of the Varsity Lady Grizzlies. Back in here live from Harrison Gymnasium in Altamont, Kansas, as we're joined now at halftime of the boys game where the Grizzlies trail Parsons by 17. We're joined now by the victorious head coach who got Parsons 57-37 earlier this evening. Coach shot the ball really well against Parsons for another round this year. I feel like kind of gassed them defensively, and I thought you guys looked pretty good again. Three-game winning streak. Congrats on the win.
Yeah, thank you. It was a great win. I think we executed a game plan. We knew what to take away the first time, and we did it again. We had some kids step up. We sped them up. They didn't like it. We continued to adjust defensively, and we know they don't go super deep, and so we were going to get up and down the basketball floor, and we had kids doing that. We had kids play really, really hard, and that's all you can ask from a team, and we jumped on them and never looked back. We had some moments. We knew they were going to make a run in the second half, but we handled ourselves, and we finished.
Closest they got was 12, I think, and you go on a 7-0 run right after they cut it to 12, and you're up 19, and that demoralizes you as an opponent. And Nevaeh Jones scored 17, 40 on the year in total against Parsons. I don't know if it's coincidental or not. I know she's capable of scoring that any night, but she does tend to shoot the ball well against Parsons, it seems. 3 3-pointers on the game was big in the first half for us.
Yeah, absolutely. She was feeling it. She was feeling the first time we played, and she just let it fly. She played with confidence tonight, and her teammates had her back. I thought our energy, our Binergy is what I call it, we all followed a game plan. We were asking, where's Scheibe at? I think we held her to 1 field goal, which is no easy feat in itself. And, I think defense won this ball game. I think we turned defense into offense. And we talk about that. We're an offensive-minded group, and so we have to turn defense into offense, and we got to go one possession at a time and not get ahead of ourselves. And we really did that. I thought Nevaeh looked great. I thought we facilitated really well. I thought the Boss Twins had some really good moments, and our post came in and had some huge rebounds and big moments. We've got to clean up a few things if I'm going to be really picky about it, but we're going to take this win late in the season, especially a 20-point win against our rival on our home court. We'll take that all day long. It's been a while since we played on a Tuesday, and so we're going to see what we're made of coming into Friday and another big league game, and finishing out this last part of the season. We're living in the moment. I think we talked about our seniors. It's the last time you're going to play Parsons on this floor, and live in the moment. Don't look ahead of this. Don't look ahead to the second half. Let's moment by moment, play by play, and they did that tonight.
Yeah, Chanute will be a team that got us right before Christmas break on the road, so certainly might be oozing at the mouth a little bit to get another shot at those Blue Comets here this coming Friday at home. 4 straight games at home, and I believe we have Atchison a week from Friday at home for senior night, so a couple more home games down the stretch here for us, but it's been a fun 3 games here at home the past 10 days, or a couple of weeks rather. But the rebounding you mentioned, I thought was a very important factor, because Parsons, it seemed like in the second half, was going to just, if you got an open look, take it, as Patel hit one right out of the gate. But they didn't get a lot of second chance opportunities. Dunley got a couple for them, but I thought we cleaned up the boards fairly nicely. Maybe you saw it from a different angle than I did, but
I thought we did well. You know, we know they're going to take shots really early in the possession, and that's our biggest weak point in terms of boxing out. You know, a team that's going to shoot really early.
Right.
And we knew they're going to make a run, and in order to do that, they're going to take some unorthodox shots, maybe some shots that don't come from a structured offense and, you know, coming off a ball screen. And we did that really well. We cleaned things up. I think we put them at the free throw line way too much in the third quarter, but for a team that's going to make a run like that, you know, we held our ground. You know, we kept it 0-0, and we'll take that, especially with a team that's going to continue to come at you and has the firepower that they have.
Yeah, Parsons had a 20-point third quarter and kept distance by scoring 15 yourself and then suffocate them right back to 7 points in that fourth quarter. I mean, that's perfect because you know they're too good of a team to just, you know, hold the 30 points on the night. So, yeah, very well done there in that second half, kind of holding them back a little bit. Coach, great win. Team looks crisp. 6-2 in the league, 10-5 on the season. Let's go get Chanute on Friday.
Great, thank you. Hope Angela feels better. She's at home sick.
Oh, darn it. Hopefully
I know.
She's tuning in.
I know. She should be. Bye, guys.
Thank you, Coach. Lady Grizzlies were victorious by 20 earlier tonight. Again, moved to 6-2 in the league, 10-5 on the year. Coach Vollmer has this team playing some pretty good February basketball, and that's right when you want to be playing good. We'll be back in 30 seconds with some more halftime talk of the boys' game. Some halftime scoring totals for you for the boys' game where Labette County trails Parsons 42-25. For Labette County, Hudson Baker with 7, sustained 2 early personal fouls, played for a couple stretches in the second quarter with those 2 personal fouls and did well, did not pick up a third. He has 7. Nolan Nash with 5, Xavier Phillips with 5, Barrett Heston with 7, and Kagan Bates with 1. For Parsons, Landon Wheat with 11, Dante Sawyer with 12, Trey Mack with 5, J.J. Kendrick with 5, Connor Barkas with 2, and Joe Keel with 7. As I'm going to kind of mentally re-add something real quick, I thought perhaps I was off by a bucket, but I think I'm on. But at the end of the first quarter, it was Labette County down 16-19. So Labette County, you know, Parsons, they scored 42 points in the first half, and for one quarter, Labette went blow for blow. And in the second quarter, Parsons just got us. They simply got us, outscored us 23-9 in the second quarter. I don't know why, but Labette County looked tired, and maybe that's coming just from a perspective of mine that maybe they were just playing poorly and just lost a little bit of attitude there. I don't know. This team never does that, so that's why I'm guessing they were tired, because Parsons was getting up and down, and our boys just kind of struggled to get back on D. They were settling for threes, just uncharacteristic, so that's why my guess is that they were a little gassed. But even with that, you don't see this team tired a lot, especially under the helm of Coach Argabright. We'll see if Labette County can come out of this third quarter fire, and they're going to have to get shots to fall. Kendrick and Mack for Parsons each have 3 fouls, so keep an eye on those foul totals for Kendrick and Mack for Parsons. We'll be back in 30 seconds with the third quarter from Altamont. Third quarter is underway, and Parsons does have possession, so they'll have an opportunity to take their largest margin of 19 or 20 on this possession before Labette gets a chance. How about we just get a stop here? Here's Mack rising, firing, and hitting from the free throw line. Trey Mack pops the Parsons lead to 19. Kagan Bates holds the basketball, dribbling up and down. Nash right wing, Baker posting up on Wheat, and they give it to Hudson. He'll spin left, throw it to a backdoor cutting Bates, who fakes to the corner, squares up on the rim, and scores it. And did Coach Argerbright call a timeout, or was there a misunderstanding between him and the official? I think there was a misunderstanding, as right after Kagan scored, the ref blew the whistle right in front of Coach Argerbright, and Argerbright's looking at the official a little bit confused. We'll put that behind us and move forward here as Mack pulls up from the same spot on the floor and airballs it. Rebound Baker, and he throws an outlet pass to Johnson, except Johnson wasn't paying attention. Parsons shoots a three and misses it, and the putback is missed as well, and then an extremely late whistle is called in. Oh, it was on Dylan. That makes more sense. So that's Dylan Johnson's first, I think, and the team's first of the third quarter, 1 minute in.
That was really late foul call, though.
His second. That's Dylan's second.
Yeah, really late foul call, though. I wish they would just, let that play out, but definitely a good foul call as well as Mack misses his first. Definitely was a push from behind on Dylan.
27-44, Labette County down 17 with 7 minutes left in the third. The second for Mack is good. Labette County really pressing the ball up the floor. Bates is across half court right after we get the ball in. Here's Heston off a hook pass from the point guard Bates. Heston had 7 first half points. Johnson at the top of the key, dumped down to Baker. Deep post position. Turns, shoots, scores it over Barkus.
Glad to see him. He had the mismatch on that. 1,000% did.
Wheat gets Baker in the air a little, shoots a fading floater that misses. They're going to go at Hudson a little and try to pick up a third. Here's Bates. He had Heston in the corner, but I don't think he saw him. Johnson, big-time three-point shot is strong. High rebound goes to Kendrick. Labette County has to get back.
Yeah, that's something that Labette County needs to do in the second half, is to get back on defense after a missed shot or an inbounds play, because Parsons will run it down the court and score off of that if you're not careful.
5:55 third quarter, 45-39 Parsons. Mack turning, spinning. Bates read it well, poked it away. Bates hits the deck. It's picked up by Nash. Kagan, a big-time play. Nash chucks up a tough layup that missed. Maybe he was relying on a foul there. Here's Wheat up ahead. Calling for it is Keel. Back out. Kendrick, wide open three. He'll drive instead. Kick it to Wheat. Open three in the corner. Missed it. Rebound Baker. Labette County dodged a couple bullets right there.
Yeah, maybe just need to slow down this offense right now. But I'd take a wide open Barrett Heston three-pointer as he does drain it from the arc. Good shot.
And bam, Labette County within 13. Get a stop and score, and this is ball game. This is a ball game.
Yeah.
Don't want to make it sound like it's over. Mack in front of his head coach. Bates creeping out on him. Two good point guards there. Here's Keel. He had a three-point bucket in the second quarter. Here's a set play for Barkus. It's not there off the elevator screen. Kendrick, open three, got it.
Wow. That hurts.
That does hurt, and Coach Hout calls a timeout. Parsons up 16, nearly halfway through a third quarter that's flying by. We'll keep it here for a moment. And we'll thank a few sponsors: Labette Community College, Forbes Hoffman Funeral Homes, Clemens Insurance Agency, Labette Health, Woodworth Enterprises, Carson Wall Funeral Homes, Commercial Bank, Eye Care Associates of Parsons, Labette Bank, the Bartlett Co-op, Labette Center for Mental Health Services, Community National Bank, Tank Connection, Wood Insurance Center, USD 506, The Corner Store, Olson Ace Hardware, and SEK Orthopedics Doctors Mosier and Meister. And Labette County, if they got to stop there, Ian, I know there's so much time left, but Parsons is shooting the ball well, which can take some momentum and then just crush it like Thanos.
Yeah, definitely correct there. Just, you know, we hit a big-time shot like Barrett did for that three-pointer to go ahead and get us in within 13, and then Kendrick responds back with a three-pointer of his own, and just like that, we're down by 16 again. You know, I'd rather prefer being down 13 than 16. It just feels like a more reasonable deficit. But Labette County does have the capability to make anything happen and make this a tighter ball game than it is right now.
Barrett Heston in front of the student section. He's got 10. He'll drive, and he stepped out of bounds. Turnover, Labette County. Barrett Heston is a tough guard because do you put a big on him?
Yeah.
Do you put a small guard on him? Or do you put a slow forward on him? I'm not saying Parsons has a slow forward, but basketball talk here. He's a tough player to guard.
Yeah, he's very physical. He's built really well. 6 foot high, I think, or 6'1", around there. Sawyer gets a tough layup to fall for him. But back to Barrett as Kagan drives the rim himself and scores on the other end, responding right back to Sawyer's 2-point.
Yeah, Dante Sawyer's making some good shots. Here's Keel wide open for 3, down and out, long rebound goes to Phillips. As Xavier looked like he could have gotten it, but Keel poked it, and a lob play goes to Heston, and he'll miss a layup. Baker above the rest and one. Labette County needed that mightily, and we can get back to that 13-point margin, Ian, if he hits the free throw.
Yes, and we desperately need this right now. Like we said earlier, Hudson's really great at playing with 2 fouls on him when he's in foul trouble, and he still has 2 right now.
Baker misses it. Heston fighting, but Tullis has it. Long pass to Keel. Parsons' foot still on that gas pedal.
Yeah.
Sawyer defended by Phillips. Nash gambles on a lane, misses. Tullis, Karams, corner, skip pass to Barkus. As Phillips is the beneficiary of a bad pass from Keel. He'll Euro step, give it to Baker, who's hacked hard, and Hudson will shoot 2 free throws as Xavier Phillips had that pass thrown right at him. Easiest steal of his career, and Baker will shoot 2 free throws to try to get Labette within 12, 3:22 third quarter.
Yeah, I heard that slap all the way up here on Hudson. As Baker will make his first free throw attempt, and J.J. Kendrick and Trey Mack will go into the ball game for Parsons for Connor Barkus and Joe Keel. So two of their best point guards on the team for Parsons check back into the ball game. And Baker at the line will make his second free throw. So going 2 for 2 at the free throw line, making it a 12-point ball game for Labette County.
Hudson has 13. Trap in the corner for Parsons. They nearly throw it away. You don't want to get too antsy. Labette County's poking awful hard at that rock. Kendrick, him and Mack have 3 fouls apiece. Nobody has 4 fouls in this game. Skip past Mack, wide open 3, got it. Wow.
Just like that.
Wide
Back to
open.
15 again.
Nash falls to his feet but dishes an ugly pass to Phillips. There's some slick spots on the floor here tonight. Bates, ugly dribbling, but maintains it, finds Baker to calm things down. He'll hold the ball, closed out by Wheat. Phillips posting up Tullis, cut to Baker, off the glass, scores. That is perfect, because you have 6'7" and 6'3" down there. That's tough to defend.
Yeah, how do you guard that? Especially when you're a 6'3" guy can make any pass like that. Wow, that should have been a kick ball, I feel like. Maybe that came off his knee.
It came off of someone's lower extremities and went high in the air near the Parsons bench, and it was raced down by the Vikes. 2:15 in the third. Labette down 13. Kendrick drives and pulls it back. Right hand pass to Sawyer. Eyes down what he has. Bates is on him. Sawyer drives. He's been fantastic, and an uncontested layup is good.
Yeah, he's taking it right to the rim all by himself, wide open. As you know, we cut down right on the lead. Feels like we got some momentum rolling, and then they just respond back every time. As Nash gets a nice floater to fall for him off the backboard. Back to a 13-point deficit.
As Tullis lays it in wide open, Labette County jogging back again here in the second half. Tullis his first points. Labette down 15 again. Phillips drives off the glass, misses it. Rebound Wheat. Parsons left to right. 90 seconds, third quarter.
Yeah, definitely need to get back in this upcoming fourth quarter on defense if they want to get back into this ball game, because every time they're getting back on defense, there's someone already down there and getting the passes to the outlet and passes down lower.
Sawyer misses a three. Phillips clears. Long pass to Heston. On the money. Right-hand layup blocked. Baker's putback good. Labette needs a stop right here. Hudson Baker has 10 third quarter points alone. As here's a steal. Nash steals it from Mack. Right-hand layup good. Plus the foul. Labette County needed that more than they needed air.
Yeah.
They're within 11 with 51 seconds left in the third. Or did I say 1? 11.
Yes, 11.
I don't know what I said. As that's 4 on Mack. So
That's
the
good.
first player with 4 fouls is Mack. Baker still with 2, yet to commit a crime this quarter. Nash with a big steal and finish. He has 9, make it 10 with that.
Nice.
One more stop for Labette to close out the third, maybe a couple. We'll see how it goes. 57-47 Parsons, and slowly life is circulating throughout Harrison. Parsons with it in the corner. In the ball game yet again is Jagger Queering. Kendrick with it, defended by Phillips. 33 seconds, third quarter. Bates tried to gamble but had to pull back. Wheat defended by Baker. Sawyer at the right elbow to the corner. Tullis, lefty, lets it rip, misses. Rebound
Nice.
Baker. 22 seconds left, third quarter. Labette can get within single
shot right
digits.
here.
Coach Houck looks at the scoreboard and shakes his head as he turns to watch his defense go to work. 12 seconds, third quarter. This would be huge. 8 seconds, Nash. He's going to have to pass off here and throws it away. Oh, Barrett's there, and Barrett's fouled.
Nice.
Not a bad foul by Parsons with just 2.4 on the clock. Nash was looking for Phillips, and he just threw it way over Xavier's head.
As Joe Keel will take in the ball game for J.J. Kendrick for this final 2.4 seconds in the third quarter. I kind of feel like I'd rather not take that foul there, because Barrett had a wide open three-pointer he could have taken.
Phillips to throw it in. Heston in the corner, head fakes, and I think he stepped out. He did, and Parsons will have it with 1.2 in the third. You didn't need that. It would have just been gravy, because you did all you could to get within 10, as Parsons was close to going up 25 that quarter. As Parsons heaves a full court shot that is not close. At the end of 3, Labette County all they needed to do was give themselves a chance, as they certainly could have lost this game in that quarter, but they didn't. Down 10 going into the fourth. We'll see if Harrison can get rocking in 1 minute on KLKC. Labette County will get the ball to start the fourth quarter due to the possession arrow, so a little treat here to kick things off out of the commercial break. Labette County has the ball down 10. Heston in the right wing, dump to
Nice.
Baker, perfect position. He didn't spin, but it won't matter. He'll score over Wheat, and Labette County's within 8, and bam, we have a game.
And this is where you start getting momentum off of that score right there. Play some defense, get a stop right here, rebound, and you go back right on offense and try putting some pressure on Parsons.
Labette County had a 22-point third quarter and beat Parsons by 7 as they had 15. Kendrick in and out of traffic. You can't come off of Sawyer, but he does miss this one.
Luckily.
Rebound Baker. Good shooter.
Yeah, he's a good shooter.
Heston drives
Wow.
like a horse to the rim.
What a finish. Oh my goodness. Full timeout.
Barrett Heston just left me speechless.
That was tough.
Can you send us to break? I'm still speechless. We'll be back in 30 seconds with Grizzly basketball. People are probably thinking, man, we've been waiting for 6 years for that mouth of his to close, and Barrett Heston finally zipped it shut. So I guess enjoy that while you can, Grizzly Nation, but I'm talking again here. Labette County's within 6 with 7 minutes left. Sawyer wide open, buries it from the right elbow. He won't miss that a lot, but still just an 8-point game.
Yeah.
Long pass ahead for Labette County. Baker right underneath the rim, scores it and answers.
Yeah, just what we needed. Now you get back on defense and stop him right here. You start getting a good possession. You can't leave him open, though. Jokiel hit a dagger 3 in the corner for Parsons, sending it to a 9-point deficit for Labette County.
Phillips is fouled on a drive near the top of the key. It'll be on the floor. That's on Jokiel. As, yeah, Parsons is just, Labette County is feeling momentum mightily, and they're collapsing on drivers, and then that's leaving someone wide open on a kick out.
Yeah.
Here's a back door from Baker to Phillips, who's bumped and fouled from behind. That's on Keel again, his second, team second of the quarter. It's 62-53, Parsons. With 6:24 left in the fourth, a great answer from the Vikes after Heston had a nice layup. Wow. And now Parsons gets a steal. Baker stripped going up. Barkus on the carom. And here's Dante Sawyer. And Harrison just kind of felt some air popped out of their bubble, but still a long ways to go. Here's a foul on Kagan Bates. First of the quarter for Labette County. And I don't think Kagan's fouled today, and that was indeed his first.
Yeah, definitely can be a little bit more aggressive on the defensive side, only picking up his first foul right there.
Ball goes into Wheat, who hasn't scored this half, and a travel on J.J. Kendrick gifts Labette County a possession as the game still rides the wave of single digits.
Labette County needs to get some momentum rolling for them on offense and translate that down into defense and get some stops there.
Nash in the game did great things in that third quarter for Labette County. Pulls the three-point shot down. He'll drive, try to kick it, and a foul on Keel, his third in the last 2 possessions.
Wow.
Defensively for him, and the third is a team on Parsons.
Get them into foul trouble. It's good for Labette County. As Mack will go to the scores table for the next possession, he'll go in, but he has 4 fouls.
Yeah, and Kendrick has 3.
Nice
Here's
finish.
Bates inside plus the foul. Labette County needs points, and it's even better when they come with the clock frozen, and that'll put the scoreboard clock to a halt. Labette County down 7. Bates looking to crack it to 6 here at the line. Mack does check in with 4 fouls for Keel, who picked up his third, and Kendrick is still in with 3. Has Baker committed a third foul this half?
No, he has not. He's been very, very careful.
Bates misses the free throw, fought for the long rebound, but didn't get it. 62-55, Labette County shooting free throws the rest of the way. Kendrick gets by Heston. His hook pass is stolen by Baker.
Nice.
He'll try to find somebody. Here's Phillips. Bounce pass to Bates. Way too hard. Little out of control for Labette County there. Thrown out of bounds. Turnover, Grizzlies.
kind of just need to slow down right there on that offensive possession, get something moving around instead of careless pass like that.
5:30 left in the game, 62-55 Parsons. Labette County was down 17 at the break, and Parsons took it to 19 right out of the gates. Sawyer in the corner, jab steps, drives, Wheat 8 feet from the rim, picks it up, Kendrick, he'll drive, nice lane, floater good. They're driving really well on our man-on-man defense.
Yeah, they'll drive in and then kick it out to the corner, and they'll make a three-pointer, then they'll drive in. You leave them open there, then they'll make a layup like that. It's tough to guard something like that.
High-low, Baker to Phillips, has his shot blocked by Mack. A great play by the smaller Trey Mack. Parsons has the ball again, up by 9 with 4:45 left in the contest. Labette County got within 6 once and 7 a few moments ago, as now it's an 11-point deficit as Dante Sawyer has maybe not missed this game.
Yeah, no kidding.
Here's a nice play, though. Bates with a one-hand flip underneath the Phillips, who scores it with the right hand for his first points of the second half. He has 7. Here's Barkus, hacked and fouled by 3 different Grizzlies, and he'll shoot 2 free throws, as I think they're going to get Phillips on that one. That's the second as a team on Labette County, and Xavier's second.
Yeah, that's that lazy defense, not getting back in time. It's going to hurt us in the long run if they don't start fixing it.
Connor Barkus' first free throw is good.
Those 2 new Grizzlies will check into the ball game. Biggs Knight and Dylan Johnson for Nolan Nash and Bear Heston. So hopefully we get to see them quickly back into this ball game, as Bear Heston has been playing phenomenal ball right now for Labette County.
A bricked free throw goes right to Tullis. There's a sweet spot where if you miss a free throw and it goes, you'll get it back 8 out of 10 times. It's just inside the free throw line. If you can get a bricked free throw to land right there, you see teams miss on that rebound all the time. 4-minute mark has been surpassed, and Labette's down 10 playing defense. Here's Knight well beyond the arc. Parsons burning clock. Sawyer jab steps to the right. He's been terrific. He's got 20. Wow. He'll throw a pick and roll to Wheat that's intercepted by Bates. Big play. Labette County goes right to left. Bates weaves in and out of traffic, finds Dylan Johnson, throws it to Knight, right wing, given room by Sawyer to Xavier at the top. He'll drive, Euro, good dish to Baker. He'll lean, score plus the foul. Labette needed it badly, and they're starting to get some and ones here in the second half.
Yeah, just what we needed right there. Some points, a big time play, something to get the crowd wild up, and that's what happened right there with that and one for Hudson. His Bear Heston will check in the game for Dylan Johnson, and J.J. Kendrick will come into the ball game for Landon Wheat. And Joe Keel came into the ball game for Connor Barkus as well for Parsons.
3:27 left in the game. Harrison silent. And one free throw for Baker is good. He's had another monstrous night. He's been unstoppable in the league. 67-60. Labette got a steal and a 3-point play. Labette still doubling. Here's a pass to a wide open Mack, and that's what'll happen, but he missed the layup. Here's Heston. He can't believe it. Up ahead to Bates. Lob to Baker. He'll catch it, come down, go up and score. Labette County's within 5 with 3 minutes left. If Hudson Baker catches it 2 feet, 3 feet, 4 feet from the rim, just add 2 to the scoreboard. But Parsons has been answering with scores of their own when Labette makes a push like this. So we'll see what concoction Coach Argerbright can brew up in this timeout. Back in 30 seconds, Labette within 5. By my count, Hudson Baker has 26 points tonight. with 3:07 to play in the game. Labette County trails 67-62. Labette County got within 6 earlier, and Parsons took it back out to a double-digit lead, and now Labette's back within 5. This might be their last chance at a probe at Parsons' lead. We'll see if they can pop it here.
Yeah, we can't have that happen again where we go up,
get
the momentum running, and then have them score for them.
Sawyer missed a 3 and got his own rebound. Labette County was in position, but didn't make that extra push to get the rebound. Sawyer weaved right in the lane and got it, and he's burning more clock, 2:30 left. Man, that would have been a nice rebound to have.
Yeah.
He picks his dribble up, it goes in, Bates pokes it away, and then fouls Sawyer as he dove for the ball and swept his legs out from under him.
He's gonna go to the free throw line, right?
That's just the third, I think, on Labette County this quarter.
Right. I was looking at wrong team. As Nolan Nash will check into the ball game for Briggs Knight. So the starting 5 out there for Labette County.
Hudson does have 26 on the game. Hopefully we say that in a good way should Labette County go on to win. Ball goes into Tullis. Phillips gives him some room. Here's Heston guarding Kendrick rather. 2:20 left. Kendrick gets by Heston. Jump stop, kick out Wheat. Doesn't shoot the 3, defended by Baker tightly. Labette's gonna maybe have to start going for some steals. And Phillips got a hand on the ball and shouts no as the ref blows the whistle as he reached around Tullis with his lengthy wingspan. That's 3 on him, and the next foul, Parsons will shoot free throws. Parsons does have the possession arrow as Coach Houck wants a timeout. It's a full timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute. Should be a fun finish here in Labette County.
My name is Bria, and I'm a pharmacist at Bowen Pharmacy. I'm here today to tell you about one of our patient programs, Meds to Beds. Bowen Pharmacy South is located in the medical office building at Labette Health. Our staff works closely with the doctors, nurses, and social care workers to ensure that your transition out of the hospital is an easier and more convenient experience for you and your loved ones. If you are having inpatient or outpatient surgery, we will get your medications directly from your doctor and deliver them right to your hospital bed. If you are having a baby, we will get your medications or anything else that you may need to get your family home without the hassle of making several stops along the way. Whether you're here for a few hours or a few days, we are here at Bowen Pharmacy and Bowen Pharmacy South to help get you well without any interruption in transition of care. Just ask for Meds to Beds. At Bowen Pharmacy and Bowen Pharmacy South, we are here for you today, and we are here for you.
Parsons has the basketball with 2:08 left in the game. Labette County will probably foul here. Here's Wheat underneath. You want to try to go for the score first. There's nobody really that you want to foul. Parsons, a good foul shooting team. Here's Wheat in the corner, defended by Baker. He'll go at the rim. Tullis in the corner, doesn't shoot the 3 with 1:50 left. Labette still just stalling and hoping Parsons turns the ball over. Sawyer will drive, kick it to Tullis. And then Phillips fouls him, and Travion Tullis will shoot 2 free throws.
That's probably the person you might want to, I don't know. Just Parsons in general is just a hard team to foul. All of them can make a good shot.
As that ball spun around the rim for about 5 minutes, and then went down for Tullis, and he'll shoot one more as he kind of smiles a little bit after the ball went in. Second for Tullis. Parsons up by 6. Is short and died off to the left. And then it was stripped by Kendrick, but his foot was out. Baker grabbed the board. Kendrick swooped in, poked it out, but his foot was on the baseline. So Labette County will have the ball down 6 with 1:40. Can't really have an empty possession if you're Labette County.
Or a turnover. You just got to have a good offensive possession right here. Get something good to mix up.
Nash gives it to Baker at the free throw line. Phillips hits the deck and has to get up. Baker working, leans, has it blocked. There's Nash though, ball's on the deck, saves it, shoots it, scores it. Nolan Nash with a big play, avoiding the jump ball for Labette County because it would have went to Parsons. Labette County nearly steals the inbound, but it goes out off of the Grizzlies. As if that would have been a tie-up, Ian, it would have went to Parsons' possession arrow. Ball goes in. Sawyer out in front. You can, well, you got to guard him, as Sawyer could have made a layup. Here's Wheat in the corner. 60 seconds left in the game. As Bates is going to extend this game and foul Kendrick, who shot 18 free throws in our last game. Tonight he's only shot 1. He does have 10 points, looking for 11 and 12 here. A good foul shooter is Kendrick.
Really smart idea from Kagan to take the foul. It's Kendrick will make the first free throw.
69-64 Parsons, 58 seconds left. Kendrick misses the second, rebound Baker. Labette County within 5. They're hedging a little on Parsons' lead each time because Parsons is splitting pairs and we're scoring 2. And then we turn it over, and then Wheat's fouled by Baker, who helps Landon right back up to his feet, does Hudson. And Parsons is going to come down to this other end and shoot 2 free throws. I didn't see exactly what happened. I was correcting a stat on my sheet, but it looked like Kagan maybe just lost a dribble a little bit. Am I right on that?
He tried throwing it into Hudson, and Wheat was there to pick it away and just stole it away. So another turnover for Labette County. Desperate times with only 46 minutes or seconds left on the clock. Turnovers are not helping your chances at all. Dylan Johnson will check into the ball game for Labette County, and Wheat doesn't miss the first free throw.
His second is good. Here's Phillips right to left. Labette County down 6 with 43 seconds left. Bates will drive, left hand, tough runners, no good off the glass. That was a tough shot, but he did have nice position there. And Sawyer's fouled and will shoot 2 with 31 seconds left. That's the 4th on Kagan. Each team well beyond 5 fouls as a team.
Sawyer's a really good shooter in general, so don't be surprised if he doesn't miss any of these, because he'll definitely make both of them.
Sawyer's first is good. Labette County again, this has been a classic thing for them. Down double figures, make a push, and then it's just a little bit too late. Not enough time to make mistakes, you know. You have no margin for error. Heston in the corner with it. Barrett shoots a step back 3, strong. He's had a good game, misses it. Rebound tip to Baker. He'll lean into Wheat and is fouled going up, and he'll shoot a couple.
Two big free throws for Hudson coming up here, as Toldus will check into the ball game for Mack, as that is his 5th foul, so he's out of the ball game for the final 17.4 seconds remaining.
Trey Mack finishes with 11 points on the game. Hudson's first free throw is good. Hudson Baker's had another great night for Labette County. Closing in on 30 points on the game. His second free throw is up and in and out. Phillips was there, but so was Parsons. Kendrick has it. And Tullis has the basketball, and the clock will wind down. Labette County might go for another foul here, as they should just, I don't think they're going to foul. 72-65 is your final score. Parsons gets the season sweep of Labette County. Hudson Baker, I'll have to tally it up. He either had 30 points or was 1 or 2 shy, but a great night for Hudson. Labette County, though, falls to 2-13 on the season and 1-7 in league play. We'll be back in 3 minutes with the Bowen Pharmacy post-game show. Labette County falls to 2-13 on the season and 1-7 within the SEK. 72-65 they lose to Parsons this evening. 27 points went to Hudson Baker. Two other Grizzlies besides him were in double figures. Nolan Nash had 12. He made some big plays late. Barrett Heston made big plays throughout the game. He had 12. Kagan Bates and Xavier Phillips each had 7. So there were no bench points for Labette County tonight. All 5 scorers were the starters, as Parsons had 5 guys in double figures and then 2 scores off the bench as well. Dante Sawyer had 22. He was fabulous. Landon Wheat had 12. Kendrick and Mack each had 11. Keel had 10. Barkas had 3, and Tullis had 3. Sawyer was the main one that would kind of put a thorn in your side anytime you had hope, but really a lot of different guys would kind of throw a needle at the balloon, as Keel hit some big threes to just suck air out of this gym. Kendrick hit a big 3 in that third quarter to add to what they had. Mack early on helped pile on in the first half. So Parsons played well, and Wheat had just 1 point in the second half, but he had 11 in the first half that contribute to the reason we were down. So it all added up for Parsons. Great team Coach Houck has. Very mature, athletic, strong-bodied, some low to the ground, good point guards. He's got a great team. Labette County gave them all they could handle tonight as they shot the ball well. And while Hudson Baker was outrageously efficient, we didn't shoot extremely well from beyond the arc or long two-pointers, but we didn't take a lot. As Ian's got something to do real quick, so I'll take the reins on this for a little while. Yeah, at the end of the first quarter, it was 19-16 Parsons. In the second quarter, Parsons got us again 23-9. They led by 17 at the break, and then Labette County outscored them by 7 in the third quarter to give themselves a fighting chance, and they even outscored them in the fourth quarter, but just by 3, 18-15, so it just wasn't quite enough. And the way I kind of view how the game went down at the end, one, yes, you don't want to be in this situation at all, but two, Labette County got within 6 with about 4 or 5 minutes to go, and then Parsons took it right back out to 10 or 11 or 12, right back. And that is where I felt like we had to cut it to 4. Instead, we clawed back within 4, but with about 2 minutes left. So it would have been nice to close that gap the first time we had a chance. And look, I'm sitting up here drinking a Coke and eating popcorn. I can't hardly play basketball, but that is just how I analyze the game. That is where it felt like we needed to make that push, was with more of a cushion left on the scoreboard. And a couple rebounds hurt us there late, but Labette County had a 40-point second half. A 40-point second half went to Labette County that answered to Parsons' 41 points in the first half. A couple different tales told this story, as I'm joined now by Coach Argabright. Hudson Baker continues to struggle to be guarded by teams within this league. Yeah. He had 27 tonight. Starting 5 had all the points. 3 guys in double figures. Coach, your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, I was really proud of the second half and coming out and being ready and not laying down. You know, we had a bad second quarter. But the big thing we've got to work on is we've got to get better defensively. We're scoring enough points, 65.
Right.
We talked about down there. Anytime above 60 is a great night in basketball, especially high school basketball. But to give up over 60 in our program is unacceptable. So we've got to find a way to get better defensively. That's our big thing right now. Keeping the ball in front of us and finishing plays, but I'm proud of the effort. It wasn't, not trying or, not being ready for the game. Had nothing to do with that. Just we got to fine tune some little things, and we couldn't hit a big shot, when we needed one, and they hit a lot of shots.
They did, yeah, and they came at unfortunate times.
Yeah, they hit I don't know how many threes. 1,
yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, yeah.
That's a good margin, and Barrett Heston took the reins a little and shot probably 4 or 5 of his own, and hit a couple. But Hudson's so efficient. I don't know how many threes we shot, but I feel like if we would have maybe shot more, we would have made more. But right. Hudson was so efficient, it was hard to go away from him.
Yeah. Anytime with Hudson, it's a matchup problem for everybody every night. So. We're always going to go inside to him. He's doing a really nice job of being patient, finding others when it's not there for him. But, right. I said in the paper the other day, his footwork is so much better this year. Really being patient, using his post moves, and then finishing at the rim. But just really proud of him, but, credit to those guys. Xavier had a lot of really nice passes tonight, from that high-low look that we run.
Yeah.
Kagan does a nice job of getting the ball. Nolan, Bear, all those guys. They're very unselfish, and they look for him, so that's why he usually has big nights. Credit to his talent, but credit to those guys that are, finding him. And early in the season, we weren't always doing that. So they're starting to see it, starting to get him involved, and it's just helping our whole offense.
Nolan Nash, I thought, played really strong. He had a dozen, and there towards the end, he hit a bucket to cut it back to 6, I think, maybe 4. And it would have been a jump ball.
Yeah.
It was about a half second away from being called a jump ball, but he ripped it away and made that tough floater. He might have called timeout there. It was one of those sequences, but he played really well, had not all of his points in one stretch. It was
right.
at good times
very
throughout
balanced.
the game.
Yeah, had scored in every quarter, so, that's very balanced, and, being involved in the game, whether it's shots falling or not. That's what I thought the other night he's really getting better at. For a freshman, he really realizes if his shot's not falling, then he's got to find other ways to be involved on our team. So he's going to be a special player here for us. playing big minutes as a freshman, scoring 12 as a freshman in a big-time rivalry game. That's big time. So getting better. He was a little bit banged up at the start of the year, and every game right now he's getting better. So it's been fun to watch him, and it'll be fun to watch him continue throughout these years.
Yeah, without question. Great athlete. Watch him in the fall and the spring. Well, you might not be the receiver coach, but you get to be a part of the coach for Nolan most months of the year. We get another shot at Chanute, and welcome to the SEK. They're probably ranked top 5.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think they're probably top 8, but they'll be ready to play, and it'll be another fun night. It's Tamish for us. Homecoming's always fun, but I know our guys will be ready. So we've got to have a good week of practice and finish it out, and we got to go find a way to beat Chanute.
That's right, Coach. Well, get a few days. Was there any hitches? And Coach Vollmer made a good point. It's been a while since we played on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Was there any? I mean,
nope.
I'm making more out of it.
No, it felt normal finally.
Yeah.
I'm excited that we're going to play Friday again and get a little momentum.
Yeah.
These last 3 weeks. So, going to be a lot of basketball, and we just need to get on a roll here.
Best time of the year to be playing good ball, Coach, and you're scoring points.
Yep.
So putting them up.
Yep. Thanks, and go Grizzlies.
Thank you, Coach. Appreciate you coming up. 72-65 was the final in that one. And, yes, on Friday, we will play Chanute here at home. And then Labette County goes on the road before hosting Atchison a week from Friday as part of senior night. So be sure and be here for that game a week from this coming Friday. To make sure if you haven't been to a home game, if you can't make it this Friday, your last chance is February 16th. That Friday night against Atchison, one of the top teams in the region. Thank you for tuning in, Grizzly fans, to another evening of Labette County Grizzly basketball. Labette County splits their doubleheader with Parsons. Girls win, guys lose. For Lucas Hayward and Ian Harlow, I'm Jack Leake saying so long from Altamont, Kansas, and we'll talk to you on Friday night. Have a good night, everybody, and as always, God bless.